What is going on, everyone? How are you this evening? It is so good to see everybody again. I know we've kind of been laying low for a couple of days now. Um, Unfortunately, that's because I wasn't feeling good. But now I'm back. Now I'm here. Now I am with everyone once again. And it is so good to see each and every single one of you. How's everybody doing? Nika Fernandez, ¿cómo está? Bien. Bien, bien, bien. Stormwatch, what kind of new phone did you get? I am still running with a less than stellar uh, Samsung A42. So it's nothing even that great. Like, it's a phone. Mr. General Disarray. What is going on, sir? We also have our ever awesome, ever delightful friend waiting in the wings here. Um, it's an iPhone XS. Is that the good one? That's got to be the good one. All right. I accidentally muted everything. Nika Fernandez, absolutely. So let's bring our good friend Space Viking in here. Which I think the audio should be working for that.
I am the spiciest Viking. Hello.
Yes. Space Viking right there in the background. Make sure that you can hear him. And if you guys want to watch both of the streams, that is the multi-stream link. And it should refresh itself or it should pop back up as we are having conversation and discussing things. But Nika Fernandez, thank you.
Well, dang it. I guess I have to do that
Two of you,
Maybe.
you can do more damage that way. Mr. General
want-
Disarray, you are 100% correct, my friend.
I would
Absolutely
like
correct.
more trailer options.
More trailer options. This is true. But we're gonna get along here.
My wheels are damaged.
What'd you do?
I don't know. Oh wait, I was just at a toilet. Why am I going to repair myself?
That is an idea. That is a great idea. I'm gonna take my International HX520 because this truck is very good on fuel. Has a 280-liter fuel tank. What that converts to in gallons, I have absolutely no idea. And this morning sunrise is like actually really, really cool looking. All of the sun reflecting off the orange and the autumnal brilliance, if you will.
It was the beginning of autumn in northern Michigan.
Yes, it was.
And
Actually, I wonder northern.
Forming on up.
But you gotta wonder though. Does northern Michigan, and actually, I think Mr. General Disarray would know. Does northern Michigan get really cool stuff like all foliage colors? I messed up and bought three DLCs for MechWarrior 5 because they were half off. So you bought 3 of the same DLC, or what exactly did you do there, my friend? Because it sounds like you did something.
The service trailer, right? To repair myself?
Service trailer or maintenance trailer. Maintenance trailer has fuel as well as repair points. Service trailer has a lot more. It also carries 6 spare tires, I think.
Yeah.
So Mr. General Disarray bought 3 different DLC for MechWarrior 5. I can't fault you for that because me and a coworker of mine were actually in the Xbox store looking at all of the different deals and discounts that the game has available. And there's a lot. There is a lot of stuff available.
Is there any,
There it is.
The Derry Longhorn actually doesn't have a very good turning radius.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like I'm using
And let me get out of your way. Potentially. But hey, you know, you live, you learn, right? Your nephew has a basketball game tomorrow night, but doesn't get to play because he injured his ankle. He's out for 2 games. Ooh. I certainly hope that it wasn't any kind of serious injury. Because any kind of injury is not fun. Let's get along, little doggy. I have a wonderful laptop cooling pad that I set mine right directly on top of, so I don't actually have to spin the cooling fans up like super high, because then they would make all kinds of noise.
Wolford says, I would also love a way of communicating with people who join their SnowRunner game. Oh yeah, if they had like voice over IP right in the game, that would be wonderful for them to update that.
Yeah, that was one of the things that never really got implemented into this for some goofy reason. The fact that this game doesn't have some kind of voice chat, and that it's cross-platform and doesn't have some kind of voice chat is just, it's sort of inexcusable. I personally kind of feel it never made any sense that it didn't have any kind of voice chat. Oh yeah, I see your lights going on and off.
Well, I just shut them off so that I would.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Like you're carving a good path. I'll just follow you.
Oh, okay.
My brights on. I just repaired. It's weird how like little things can make you feel powerful. I repaired a light bulb in my car.
Oh, it's totally it's like personal agency is what that is.
Like I had the power to do a thing.
Yep.
Whereas if my mechanic caught it before me and put it in there, I would have felt like I could have done this.
This is going to be an interesting turn right here.
Oops. Oh.
That's all good. Yeah, Stormwatch. That is, we have a bunch of new alerts and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, this is going to be interesting for you. That's for sure. But yeah, Stormwatch. JR Strang just used one of our brand new sound alerts and little clips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a bunch new one. There's a bunch of them. There's also, which I actually have not mentioned yet, but uh-oh, what are you doing?
I am very stuck. Oh my god.
Patrick's your favorite. I think the last time I was at a oh, you're moving. No, you're good. You're fine. You're fine.
I got it. I got a quarter of damage on my engine, but I'm fine.
Oh, that's all good. No pain, no gain. But yeah, I last time I was at a carnival. What's that? No pain, no gain?
No pain, no gain, yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? Apply it to everything. Apply it to everything. Just no problem there. But yeah, last time... What's that?
Alright, go ahead.
Last time I was at like a fair, I won like SpongeBob and Patrick like plush stuffed stuff, which was actually kind of funny. Want to take out of here. It's gonna keep kind of.
Yeah, this turn radius is insane. I don't remember it being this bad.
Oh, it's super bad. Welford Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. I know you are over there hanging out with Space Viking as well. Thank you very much for that. All right, we'll go this way. All right, let's make some magic happen here. Got my International HX520. I am not going to swing that tight corner back there. The interesting thing about the quarry, and even the quarry that's in the Tamir map, is just how many different ways to kind of get down and up the quarry. It's kind of fun.
Yeah. I just changed the suspension mode on my truck.
Then give you a little bit more stability, or remove the remove the tires from out of the way and make it a little bigger.
Yeah, it made it a little bit better for steering too.
Yeah.
But only slightly.
So,
Awesome, good. Wilford, you're amazing. Thank
fun
you.
fact, that particular truck early on in the DLC or in the development cycle of this game never used to have the differential lock. So
Oh,
also you couldn't lift that dead axle, and you would come up to like a hill or a rise or a bump or something like that, and you wouldn't be able to actually, you'd lose traction essentially
yeah. Alrighty,
because
Wilford, have a great night.
all of
Enjoy your sleep.
all the wheels would kind of come up off the ground, and then they would just spin.
All the super spins. I got a tip.
Maybe I kind of
I am peacing out. Actually, that's the exact reason I'm not in Alaska in the game. Is because I was not peacing out on the way home. I was doing the exact opposite of peacing out on the way home.
AC the cactus, what is going on? How are you, people? Hello, people. What is going on?
Party people everywhere.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Let's shift gears already, you damn truck.
We're gonna have a tired but all right. That is good to hear. I am glad that you are all right. Tired is acceptable. I am also tired myself, as I went to bed earlier-ish than I normally do because I really wasn't feeling good. If you hadn't noticed that I was not streaming, other than Monday, so I managed to slog through Monday, and then the rest of the week was like, nah, I can't do this. I'm just down for the count. But that said, it did allow me the opportunity to do some new stuff. I got my new, well, over the weekend, I made my new alerts. Got a bunch of new alerts and stuff like that. And,
I need to get the habit of making new things.
yeah, I don't know if I could do it every week, because it was like a pile up. Like, I'll jot down ideas, and finally it's like, no, I have to start implementing. And there was a gentle nudge from some ever so delightful people who always keep me pushing forward and stuff like that too. So there was that, and then I finally got around to getting my merch store all set up. So
nice.
yeah, everything's through Teespring now. And with Teespring, it's so much better than, like, Streamlabs had everything integrated into it, but then if you stop using Streamlabs, it becomes less than fun to have everything kind of
Integrated.
Yeah.
I know I have to do a lot of finagle to get everything working.
There we go.
So you're dropping off at the warehouse?
Yep, I'm going to the top, to the warehouse, and then I'm going over to Drummond Island. Alright. But yeah, I think
Hello, Tor. Hello. It's going well.
I might have to add, I don't know if the exclamation point merch actually works, or what may happen with that. We're just going to keep dragging this.
When I pass by the garage. It's kind of a bad choice.
Yeah, you're gonna swap vehicles.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying it.
Oh, did mine? I think my cargo broke.
Oh.
Yeah. So the angle must have exceeded itself on the trailer. Oh yeah, it definitely did.
Oh, that's what I mean.
There we go. Awesome. Yeah, this HX520 is just a trooper.
Yeah,
Little
I went back
powerhouse
to Michigan
right
because Michigan. We're in the Michigan.
Michigan.
I was hey, who's that guy who keeps showing up? Oh, that's just Michigan. Don't worry about it. We came back here because of that same save glitch that we had.
Now, Tamir, however, had all the progress that we made in Tamir, that's saved, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the save, whatever was causing the save problems is repaired now.
Okay. That right there is the multi-stream link, so you guys can watch both me and Space Viking at the same time. It's actually kind of a neat little setup.
Yeah, watch us post.
You can watch both perspectives. So when something goes drastically wrong.
Stuff. You can see you can see comparison shots of a good player and a bad player.
Oh, I wouldn't call myself a good player. I would call myself a player. And not even in the context that most people would think of in that regard.
It is the damn map. That damn map, guys.
Smithville Dam.
So we're stopping at the garage because I'm tired of this truck.
I like that truck too. That's a really fun truck, but it is cumbersome.
I feel limited. I feel sluggish.
Because then you need like a low
Like
sat.
it makes me feel like an old man driving this truck. You've been enjoying Hogwarts? I've never been that huge of a Harry Potter fan, so I'm probably gonna get it when it's on sale.
I am of the same mind. Like, I don't need to play that game, but it also, from what I've seen from everybody else who has been playing it, it looks like Elden Ring light.
Yeah, and I actually been really wanting to do another Elden Ring playthrough, so I'm probably gonna do that instead.
Now that's always a good thing. Alright.
Like I found this list of a way to 100% Elden Ring, and
Oh, boy.
instead of doing some challenge like a no-hit run or something like that, what I'm gonna do instead is try to 100% the game on stream.
I think that would be a lofty goal.
I'm gonna do it on my New Game Plus.
Oh, crud.
That way I have lots of cool stuff to play with while I'm doing it.
SnowRunner, more like, I don't know, I've got nothing. Uber Tater, what is going on, my dude? How are you this evening? What is the good word? And I totally took the cargo from the wrong, I took it from the truck, not the trailer. So now I have to, yeah. Now I gotta haul this trailer around with nothing in the back. Yeah, I've never been enough of a hardcore Harry Potter fan to be salivating over that game. But apparently it actually beat Cyberpunk 2077 as the most streamed game on Twitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's surprising. It's very surprising. I've been told the bird is the word. Not sure if that's true.
I hear people are streaming it out of spite, though.
It's dude, the controversy surrounding that game is just, it's wild.
It's kind of bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah. There was
I'm not gonna like. There's really no side to pick kind of thing. It's more like there's some misunderstandings. Then on top of it, there's like some not understanding economics going on there too. Like people trying to boycott the game. Well, they already got their money pretty much.
Yeah. All right, let's fill back up.
That doesn't make it all right.
Is bird the word? Is bird the word? We're gonna start on yes, because Ubertater in the chat right here has asked, or he said, I've been told the bird is the word. Not sure if that's true. I'm not sure if that's true either. I don't know if one single word can be in fact quantified as the bird. Loader, what's going on, dude?
There is a really funny meme that I wish I had access to right now. Of a old idiom, I think it was by Socrates or Plato, and it was one of the first iterations of basically saying that this flying creature is in fact what we're talking about right now. That's essentially how he says it. Is like he says that this bird is what we're talking about.
Oh,
So
that's
that was
funny.
the first iteration of it in history, confirming that the bird is the bird.
All right, so, okay, Ubertator, you got it right there. The bird is, in fact, the word according to the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates. He's Greek, right?
I think it was Socrates.
Socrates, Plato, you know,
And this
Isosceles.
article I found could have been fake, for all I know, but still, it's funny.
Let's see. I'm enjoying Arizona way too much. Saw the wall, saw Border Patrol, and other interesting stuff. So, King Truck, how's the weather out there, dude? What's it like? Thank you very much, Loader. That is greatly appreciated.
What truck should I use to pull this trailer?
The Paystar will always make it happen. That's true. I forget, did you pick up any of the DLC for this game? I don't recall.
Not yet. I've been waiting
okay.
to see. Yeah, I tend to burn out on games, and it's been pretty regular. Like, I've been waiting to see if I burn out on the game. Like, if I have this moment of, oh, I don't really want to play this anymore. But I don't want to spend the money on a DLC if I hit that wall.
Gotcha. Somebody had, I forget who it was who had purchased a bunch of the DLC. And I can't remember. My coworker was looking at all the DLC and was like, I don't know, maybe not.
Meh. My problem is I'm gonna have to buy the actual game too.
Oh, that's well. I think if you get the deluxe edition, it comes with the first season pass.
Right. That's right.
And then
okay.
Because you get it with Xbox Game Pass, you get a discount.
Is this a high saddle one? The blue sideboard trailer that has 5
Blue
slots?
sideboard should be a low saddle.
Okay. I'm right by the garage anyway, so I'm not
Crazy warm. I think it's at least 70 or 80 degrees right now. That's awesome. I'm glad that you're enjoying it, that you're having a good time out there. Enjoy the hell out of it. Arizona, you've got some really amazing locations around you, and the national parks that are out there are just jaw-dropping as far as I am to understand.
Arizona is on my bucket list.
I would like to go there. I would like to see Carlsbad Caverns. I think that would be fantastic.
That's so specific.
Yeah.
I love that.
I like the idea of visiting caverns is like there's nothing around here like that. Like we have we've got Ruggles Mine or the Polar Caves, which are really.
I've been to Ruggles Mine.
That's in New Mexico.
Fun.
New Mexico. Carlsbad is in New Mexico. My bad. Sadly, having to leave Saturday. Got here today. Well, enjoy the hell out of it, my dude. Yeah. Okay, that's my bad. Carlsbad are in New Mexico. It was same difference. It's kind of the same area, right?
So you've been to Ruggles Mine then, Storm?
I've been by it. I've been to the Polar Cave. I've definitely been to the Polar Caves, and I've gone to Lost River Gorge and the Flume Gorge and stuff like that. Like, we don't actually legitimately have any really cool cave structures.
Oh god. I just went mock Jesus down that hill. Carrying all that goddamn cement that you would never see happen in real life. And if you did, you'd just like salute the trucker as he flew because you knew he was gonna die.
That's why they make in like out in the Midwest and stuff like that, they make pull-offs for big trucks that are like runaway trucks where the brakes fail, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Arizona's cool. The meteor crater and the painted desert. Ah, Tombstone, and that little hole they make a fuss about. Okay, okay. I would love to see stuff like that. That's like weird stuff. The painted desert. I mean that sounds amazing. I would like to go off-roading, or overlanding, or just truly just adventure out in the middle of nowhere with multiple jerry cans of fuel and supplies, and then just
If you
you
ever
know.
do that and you want a travel buddy,
Oh, I'd
I
be
would
all
be,
over that.
I'd be so down because I would bring a giant telescope
That would
and
be awesome.
we could Star Trek while we're out there.
I have always wanted to go to a place with very little light pollution. Um, you bought a piece from the petrified. Oh, dude, petrified forest. That's cool. Yeah, I have always wanted to go to a place that did not have any um, like light pollution, and I want to take night sky pictures. I would love to get a picture that has the Milky Way. And I realize that there's going to be a significant amount of post-processing in like Lightroom or Photoshop or something like that to actually like really make it pop. But I would love to have a picture of the Milky Way.
If you
That's
do
like
a
a
full
bucket.
night exposure though, you might not even need a post processing.
Yeah, it all depends. It really all depends. Take a
Yeah,
cruise in the
there's a lot
Atlantic
of
to England.
variables, and I wouldn't claim to actually know
Yeah,
that field.
there is a lot of variables
I
that go with that.
I took a really crappy picture of the moon once, but I'm still so proud of it because it took like an hour to dial in my telescope and then
That's
attach
awesome.
my phone to it without losing all of the settings on my telescope.
Well, the
Jesus
fact that you
Christ.
used your phone is actually pretty wild.
See, I have a little adapter to put the phone camera right in the eyelet so that
Yeah,
you
but
can use like the same
Kahina!
magnification.
That's awesome. That's actually really cool. See, the thing about
But
it is, Loader, I can't go off-roading in the middle of the Atlantic. That's the only thing. I don't think Jeeps are allowed out there. That
oh, you
that
haven't
would
heard
be.
about those amphibious jeeps they just came out with?
Uh, yeah, we'll just overinflate the tires and call it a day. Actually,
Isn't
I
that what
don't
they did
know.
in Antarctica with some? Oh, this was
Oh,
Top
the
Gear,
Antarctic vehicles? The
and
Antarctic vehicles.
so
So,
the
okay,
truck's like
there's
converted for Top Gear though.
there
The
is
Toyota
a
Hilux.
yes. Okay, so those are specifically made by a company, and you can actually use a couple of those vehicles in Forza Horizon. I have
Oh,
several of
really?
them.
That's
They
cool.
are called. It's by a company called Arctic Truck. And when you buy one of these vehicles, they basically come with a guarantee that if anything is to happen to them, they are going to recover that vehicle. There was
Oh,
a recovery made of an F-150, I want to say, from the bottom of a river. It broke through the ice and fell to the bottom of the river, and they actually had to send divers down. They got helicopters involved, and they actually recovered this vehicle by Arctic Truck. And they're
wow.
specially made, specially equipped, specially geared vehicles to
Yeah.
survive that the inhospitable nature of um, subarctic temperatures, stuff like that. And it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. But there's also a long history of vehicles that were purpose built and made to traverse
Ooh,
those locations.
that's
Some of them
fascinating.
are still in existence. Some of them have been disassembled for parts once upon a time, a long time ago, and it's fascinating, absolutely fascinating. One of them, it's like the U.S. military wanted to service listening posts up in remote locations.
Hmm.
All right, so that is
I was
that.
just defeated by a fire hydrant.
Oops,
Oh wow.
probably shouldn't do that. Kahina, how are you this
This
evening, my friend?
clearly
What's
is
going on?
not GTA. I can't just run my truck into a pole and be fine.
No, doesn't work that way.
Meanwhile, this road closed sign can just get out of my way there.
But basically, it was one of the vehicles that they made was this giant, and it's effectively like a diesel generator platform, because every and it was like almost like a caterpillar, like each platform. 901 the gamer, how are you doing, my dude?
901.
Driving
like
across
that.
the state of Pennsylvania, enjoying the evening. What part of Pennsylvania are you in? I have gone as far as like western Pennsylvania, and that is a wild area to be out and around over there. There's like nothing out that way. At least where I was. I went out there and I actually got a chance to find where my great grandparents were buried out in western Pennsylvania, because that's where they actually ended up settling.
Oh, wow.
901 the gamer, you having a good night?
Mm-hmm. So, Lotor, I didn't mean to blow off what you're saying about Hogwarts by bringing up the controversy. I am curious,
That's
like,
a nice Mustang.
what you're enjoying about it. Like, does it feel like Elden Ring? Have you played Elden Ring?
Okay. Logs to the workers.
Bring the logs to the workers.
I think we can.
So,
Where am I getting long logs from?
Storm, I was wondering if you could explain something for me.
Yes, I can attempt to. I'm doing
Games
good, man.
such as SnowRunner.
Yes.
Like there's this interesting philosophy behind it, at least in my mind, that I have an entire family of truckers in my ancestry, pretty much. My grandfather and my uncle both were truckers, and then my grandfather's dad, also a trucker.
Okay.
And my own dad also was a little bit of a trucker when he was in the military. And I'm just like, I'm enjoying this immensely, but I've never had any interest in like actually driving a big truck in real life.
Well, that's kind of the funny part as well, believe it or not. There are people who are truckers who have played this game and are like, wow, this game is actually, like, this is really fun. This is really, really fun. Ride to Fight was a over-the-road trucker.
Oh, yeah.
Your dad was a Waymaster? Oh, Mr. General Disarray, that's wild.
Ooh, a Waymaster. What's that mean exactly? It's such a cool
I'm
phrase.
gonna guess something having to do with, like, the way stations, or...
Oh,
I don't know.
Not a master of the way. Master of weighing.
Potentially? Mr. General Disarray, can you clarify what a Waymaster actually is? Also, driving across the state of Pennsylvania from New York City to Pittsburgh. Oh, a trucker cop. Okay, I got you.
Oh, yeah. Stop weighing so heavy. Bad trucker.
Basically, yeah.
Bad.
Basically, yeah. So, for us, that would be like the DOT.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Kahina. Actually, yes, exactly like Kahina. And Kahina, you actually really you've been playing SnowRunner as well. And 901, I forget, did you mention that you were a SnowRunner player? I can't 100% remember. Although
1 second, Lotor. I just gotta get fuel and then I'll give you an invite code. You're
I
welcome to
do
come
wish
join.
there were more cool trucks in Forza. I really wish there was more cool pickup trucks. But that's like trivia little details and stuff like that, but what can you do sometimes? Actually, it's funny too, in Forza, some of the really neat off-road trucks, like the stadium trucks or the like the unlimited trucks, are really, really, really bad off-road.
Thank you. Thank you, Dragonfly North. I appreciate that. Are you talking about my glasses? Are you talking about the stream having a new look? Because I've changed a lot of things there.
I haven't played in a while. Okay. I love this game, man. I love this game. There's this, and then Forza. Forza is great.
This is the game
because
I was showing your brother. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I get carried away. But yeah, this one's great because 4-player co-op is fun, but like Forza with 12 people getting to either do races or just literally drive around anywhere and everywhere. And like you do with your giant cruises and everything like that. So if anybody has any even minor interest in Forza, like we do our Forza Friday, you definitely have to go check out 901 the Gamer. Very cool dude, very, very awesome, laid back, and it's just a fun time. So we've rated him, I think, a couple of times. Oh, crap. Bounced off of the bridge. But, yep, there's a bridge there.
Winched. I just did my first ever spider winch.
Spider winch? Ninja winch?
I think, yeah, ninja winch. Yeah, so
Ninja winch, okay.
I sensed I was flipping, and I wasn't even actually starting to flip yet. But
See?
then but I was already winched.
You're learning the ways, young Padawan.
Yes, I am of the way now. I am not a way master yet, but I am learning the ways.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, man.
Kira got a stink bug. Oh my goodness. So those of you who don't know, Dragonfly North hasn't been in here for a while. That's actually my mother, who's always been a big supporter of my stream.
That is awesome. That is very fantastic.
Shout out to my moms.
Hell yeah.
Mommy. Yucky. Yeah, it's stink bug. Your dog got a stink bug. Just let her play with it and learn the hard way. Dogs have really good olfactory sensors.
Yeah, they do.
Learn about the stink bug.
There will be much learning the difficult hard way.
This game is so annoying because it's so real, but then it's so amazing because it's so real.
Right.
I'm hung up on a tree. There's a tree in between my wheels, in my axle. It's literally stuck in my axle.
If you had seen the mess I made out of things Monday night, I got really stuck with a tree wrapped up in between my rear axle. I had to undo the trailer, drag the truck around, then drag the trailer over the down tree, and basically, like, somehow or another, rescue myself from myself. Cryptid Tales, what is going on, my friend? How are you doing?
That's what I call all the therapy I've gone through. I had to rescue myself from myself. That's good.
I think one of the other things that I'm going to have to use and put on some of the merch is it's got to be something like
SnowRunnery.
Well, I was kicking around with my coworker, and it was, I think the general consensus was that's a future me problem. Is a wonderful tagline. Uh-oh. It just buried us. If you don't mind going back in the conversation, I can tell you a story about runaway truck race. Yes. Those are always the best rescue for content. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's fun.
Oh, my God, yes. Oh, God damn, that felt good. I was almost flipped again. I recovered myself just barely. Oh, my God. That was wonderful.
Here's... I have to get creative here. We're gonna have to get very creative. Yeah, Cryptid Tales, runaway trucks. Go for it, my dude. There we go.
What are we stuck on now?
I just picked up a load of long logs, and it basically just buried the truck into the ground. It's kind of funny.
Oh my God, the logs themselves?
Yeah, the logs were so heavy, it just, like, basically slapped the truck down into the ground.
Just like, and wait. See, you should have asked the Waymaster before doing that.
Oh. Kind of, like, dodgy back and forth over here.
Good thing this is some kind of apocalypse and there are no truck cops.
I know, right? Everybody's been raptured.
Oh yes, the SnowRunner rapture.
Yeah, exactly. Millie Heather, what is going on?
It might actually be more strange if there was like a random person, like you saw someone working in the trees or something, you know?
Like a single shadow in a house somewhere,
Yeah, doesn't
and
it
then you
be
go to
even more
investigate and
weird?
it's gone. Oh, did you ever see um Ben Affleck in Phantoms, the movie
Phantoms.
based on
No.
a book by Dean Koontz?
Ooh, a Dean Koontz movie. That looks
Yes. Yes,
that would
yes,
actually
yes,
be
yes,
really
yes.
good.
It is very good.
He
Finally
doesn't get
finished
well known
all your
for the
coursework.
movies that are based on his books, but all the movies based on his books have been really entertaining so far.
Phantoms was like a box office bomb, but I really enjoyed it. I actually went and I think I saw it twice in the theaters. J Stew.
Again, Dragonfly, this detail of this game is insane. I know I haven't gotten a chance to show you much of this game.
I love this. This game is so much fun. Everything about this game is so much fun.
I'm usually not one for simulator games. So like this really stuck out to me as like it kept the simulator part of it realistic enough to engage me, but then it kept the actual gameplay fun enough to also keep me
Right?
around.
Pretty wild, huh?
Yeah.
So relieved and proud of myself for getting through it a few times. Really thought I wouldn't. Millie Heather, I am very, very happy for you that you were able to soldier on through, that you were able to
Really,
get everything
Heather?
done. That is awesome. And I am happy beyond words, and you deserve all the accolade. For real.
There's the link if you guys want to watch us both. I'm currently playing with Storm of Iron. For a name like Storm of Iron, he's actually a very, very kind person.
Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Come on. This
Which
is
way
why
to
we
go?
got a snorkel on the truck. Come on. Or do we? We do. Oh, we have a weird like side thing. I can't remember. It's not actually a snorkel.
Let's see. Why don't we
Ermagerd
go?
water.
Do I want to take the long way? Let's take the safe way.
The safe way.
I know, I'm awful. Does it still work? No. That does work. That is the wrong one, however, though. Let me change that real quick. Because that actually is the wrong link.
Let me tell you about my pay star. Come on. Positive vibes. Good vibes. We'll get out of this mud. Come on. Oh my god, it's doing that thing that you told me it does, Storm, with the wheel
Oh, it
wells.
starts thrashing about.
No, the wheel well's getting filled with mud.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, god damn.
Let's see, where the hell to go?
Alright, we're just gonna like power through, just like into the river here. On the other side. Come on. Oh, there's Jim Bob's shack. Living in the middle of the river. Alright, Jimbo, we got some cement to dig. We can't stick around and chat.
Where on earth
Sorry,
is this
sometimes
thing?
I develop a narrative in my mind as I'm playing this game. Like that's like old man Jenkins' shack in the swamp. That one time, I can't remember who was playing. I think it was either you or District. Old man Jenkins' shack, just in the middle of the swamp. Yep,
Right,
old man
hello.
Jenkins. Alright, we're on all-wheel drive. We got not too much mud to deal with. I know old man Jenkins. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great guy, but he decided to build his shack in the swamp and storm ran over his fence.
Okay, so let me see if this works. There it is. If you guys check out that link right there, that is the new release of the merch store. So there's a couple of designs up there.
Storm of merch.
Yes, absolutely. Cryptid Tales. Okay. Cryptid Tales had a story about runaway trucks. Eisenhower Pass in Colorado, sunny day, so the ice melting, and the worst condition is water on brine ice. Autocorrect changed it, so rime ice. or whatever that is. You can't even stand on that stuff. Coming down the mountain in my Camaro, found it just about impossible to control. Had to drive it in high gear. I cut it downshift, or the wheels would lock up, as it was that bad. I think that people were caught off
Oh
guard, and
man.
there were major wrecks that day.
Yep.
And going down, I saw 2 trucks in one of the runaway ramps. One crashed into the back of the other. They
Oh.
all lived. One person tried to stop and got mowed down by a semi. And for me, I had a jackknife semi behind me, following me down the hill. You have to commit and drive the car in those cases. There's no stopping. No, not at all. He
Yep. You
slid
don't.
into the embankment, so he lived. He could have gone off the cliff and died, so that was good. Wow. Dude, that is
Damn.
nuts.
That reminds me of my first car accident.
That's
It was a
bonkers.
freak. There was a freak patch of ice on the highway. I was going 50. I went sideways.
Yeah, that'll
And
do it.
then, 3 other cars, while I was waiting for the wrecker, hit the same patch of ice, and I just watched him just spin past me.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, it was like 4. It ended up being total 6 cars. But
Oh, wow.
they were, when he said caught off guard, that's what really triggered my memory of that. But, yeah, everyone was caught off guard by that weird ice storm.
That's bonkers.
Not as crazy as that though. We didn't have like jackknife trucks or a cliff. There's no cliff.
Some of
luckily.
the
Oh,
interesting
Jesus
thing
Christ.
is, with the advent of everyone having a smart device with a camera and video and everything else, wherever you are, there is always going to be some video footage of like everything that happens. And one of those things that always happens is you get the, like, everybody's parked on the side of a highway in a blizzard, and then or dash cams front and rear. Black ice is so you don't see it unless there's okay. I understand what you're saying, Crypto Tales. But yeah, like, everybody has a camera device, so if something catastrophic happens, especially near or around a vehicle, someone is going to have footage of it. And you get those like freak snowstorms out in the Midwest where all of a sudden the highway just becomes impassable. And places that usually never see snow end up with snow. Oh, we're going way too. And people just start skating into each other.
Yep.
Crypto Tales, don't worry about it. You're good, dude. Totally get you. But yeah, people end up just sliding into each other. I read, and this goes a long way for Toyota, of all things. Toyota Automotive, or Toyota Corporation. They've done some pretty remarkable things for first responders specifically. One of the more recent ones was this dude was driving home from his shift at a hospital, I believe, or he was a first responder himself, or he was a hospital nurse or doctor. One of those particular kinds of accidents happened, and his Jeep FJ Cruiser became crushed, absolutely crushed, in between 2 semi trucks.
Oh my God.
He managed to crawl out, and while he was disoriented, someone had mistaken him for a first responder on scene because of the articles of clothing that he was wearing. So without thinking, he actually leapt into just automated response and began helping people and tending to the injured. And kept on going, until a firefighter or an ambulance driver had realized that, hey, this guy's kind of messed up. I think that he's actually not a first responder, but was injured in one of the vehicles. So he posted the picture and the story of what had happened. Toyota sees it and actually replaces his vehicle with a vehicle of his choice. Basically said, whatever you want, we're going to give it to you.
Wow.
Yep. Another
What?
one.
An amazing, like, that kind of charitable act are the ones that really get me. Like,
Oh
I
yeah.
love hearing that.
Yep. There was another one that happened. It was like one of the big wildfires a number of years ago. This dude was a nurse at a local hospital in the area. I think it was like Paradise. One of the towns that actually was decimated, absolutely decimated, and the hospital began to be evacuated because the wildfires were encroaching on the area.
Oh,
Shock
wow.
Jockey, what's up, dude? So everybody starts leaving town, but traffic instantly begins to back up because there is zero visibility. If you look into a campfire and you basically see all of those flames and the sparks and everything else, that is all around you. And this is a town in the middle of like the woods, effectively. So you're surrounded by woods that is a raging inferno. This dude had a truck, and it was nicknamed the Pandro. And he had an Instagram about his truck. He was an off-road enthusiast, an overlander. It was a Toyota truck, and he was driving, and basically his lights started to melt. His vehicle's plastics started to melt.
Wow.
The traffic was basically gridlocked. Nobody was going anywhere because
Man,
stuff had
nature
come
is
across the
pissed
road.
that day.
Oh yeah, and dude, there's
Like-
footage of it. I'll send you the footage. I'll find the footage and send it to you. The story itself is incredible. Then out of nowhere, all of a sudden, this bucket loader, like a big bucket loader, comes smashing through and clears the way. The dude has one thought. He goes, I can either try to press forward and have this gridlock happen again, or I can spin back around and head back to the hospital area and create an emergency triage out on the helipad, which was far away enough of everything so that it wasn't going to catch fire. So he ends up turning around, and on his way back, I think he ends up picking up additional stranded motorists and brings them along with him to the hospital so that people can get treated, people can get taken care of. He sets up basically an emergency triage unit on the helipad. The truck is partially melted at this point, and like there's pictures, there's video, there's all kinds of stuff, and they basically did their job all the way through until the fire was basically burned out around it. Toyota sees this. Yeah.
I just traveled
Toyota
this entire
sees
map without my cargo pack. I just realized.
Well, it actually goes a little bit easier. It doesn't actually weigh the truck down nearly as much. But
Oh my god.
yeah. But like
All
yet
right, sorry,
again,
finish your story. That was
Toyota sees this and basically gives the guy a brand new truck. Like his truck, it got brought to SEMA. Like they didn't repair it. They were like, we want this truck exactly how it is, and we want to bring it to like SEMA, which is the automotive aftermarket accessory. Like that's their huge gathering out in Las Vegas. But it's another example of Toyota seeing someone who did something and being like, no, we're gonna step up. Millie
Wow.
Heather, I think I'm gonna go wind down. Last of the day, course tomorrow, so I'm up early again. Can't believe I finished before midnight. Was expecting an all-nighter. I'm gonna go chill my brain. Thoughts, loves. Just wanted to let you know. Update. Awesome. Millie Heather, take care of yourself. Be good. Thank you for popping on in and letting us know, because that's awesome. So this is where the party is. District, what's going on? Ogramar, how are you doing, my dude?
This is where the party is.
Yes, it is. Absolutely is. It's crazy what people are capable of in nutty situations. You are 100% correct. Like, it is nuts what people can do. And it's also interesting, like, Toyota didn't have to do anything, but Toyota actually saw the footage, they saw the pictures, they saw these people going above and beyond the level of remarkable, and they were like, no, you know what? We're gonna give you a new vehicle to replace the one that you used to either save lives or a vehicle that saved your life. And it's wild, so wild. Let's see, where do I want to go? Do I want to go to the drilling site or do I
So
want
you're
to go to the
doing
quarry?
medium
Um,
log?
I'm doing the long logs, so logs to the workers. So I'll go to the drilling site first. And it's then there's one more set of long logs that have to come from Black River, and they got to be transported all the way over to the quarry.
Okay.
Yeah, shock jockey, dude. You never know what people are either capable of or going to do or how they will react. Like bonkers situations. Definitely, yeah. Things go nuts. But District, what's going on, dude? How are you this evening? And I'm stuck because for some reason, this truck is kind of beating itself really, really easy on mud with these long logs. I think it's because the angle of the trail. Huh.
There are 3 trailers at the trailer stand. One of them is upside down. Why? That's funny.
And we absolutely need to give everybody the shout outs over here.
Oh yeah, definitely go
So we
for,
get
shout out to this guy.
Yep, we get Shock Jockey over here. So if you want to see all your really cool like retro style games, how was Back to the Future? I saw I had a chance to pop in for a little bit. I didn't get a chance to see much of the gameplay, but it looked actually really fun. And then that right there is your absolute legend of a SnowRunner player. Just playing the trials on SnowRunner and making walkthroughs for the community. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, let's pull myself along here. That's apparently what we got to do.
Yeah, I did a little shout out to this as well because I know he's here. I can see him. I can feel him inside of my stream.
Hell yeah, District. Absolutely, dude. We are beached.
Oh my goodness! Not like why'd you go to the beach?
You know, oddly enough, I really don't like the beach. I'm not like a beach fan.
No.
No, I never was. I never really enjoyed the beach.
I like the water, but I don't really need the beach.
Water is cool. The beach, it's just boring. I find the beach boring. Echo Spark,
Oh.
what's up, dude? Yeah, for some reason, I just find the beach boring. I can't get into the beach. It's good. Probably the most underrated of Telltale's point and click. Oh, okay. So I didn't realize it was a Telltale game.
Sorry, Dairy Longhorn, but you're being sold.
Oh boy, out goes the Dairy Longhorn.
Yeah.
That's my trooper. That's my I want to make bad decisions truck.
Is it?
It really is.
It really did feel like a bad decision, though. So.
Yeah, it usually kind of is.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get some cargo that's like way out there.
Oh, we forget beacon
What is
safety.
with my music right now? What is happening here?
I don't know.
I cannot handle this. I will not stand for it. What is this? This techno what? Oh, I love techno, but I was not feeling whatever that was. We're going to like deep techno instead.
I've been listening to the soundtrack for Dark Tide a lot.
Ooh. That's cool.
And it's been fantastic. I've really enjoyed the Dark Tide soundtrack.
District, if you want the code, you're welcome to join us.
Loader looks like he's been trying to get in, and it has not appeared to have worked for him.
Did you try turning it on and off again, Loader?
Which is unusual, because I got right in, and there was no issue there.
So it was like an instant win button for you. There we go. Snorkel.
All the snorkels.
I already got the snorkel. Snorkely.
Any live streams doing trials. I always found, dude, I always found the trials very difficult.
Times 10? Wait, why is balanced is times 10? Or I just have
The balanced transmission?
I have 10 balanced transmissions? Is that what that means?
Yes, actually.
Oh, okay. 2600 TTA, is that a good engine? 8 volts?
Usually the higher number, the more expensive the engine, the better it is. Sand fleas, hot suns, hot sun, crowds, half-naked, unfortunate large people. What's not to like at the beach? Well, he's putting them on YouTube and explaining in detail. You know, that's actually really cool. District, that is very, very cool. District, are you going to become a famous YouTuber? And then you're going to leave all us little people behind when you hit the big time? And then you and Nate are going to be sipping champagne on the beach somewhere. Dead Sniper, dude, thank you very much, my friend. Really appreciate that. How are you doing this evening? I like the stuff they leave for me with the metal detector. Yes. Yes, that's right, Mr. General Disarray. You get some cool stuff with your metal detector on the beach.
Mr. Smoke Alone.
I'm doing good tonight.
Pippin, but there's some trucking going on.
Oh, there's all the truckery.
I haven't tried any of the pimping add-ons for this game yet.
Don't worry about Cryptid Tales. I love my community. I'll be here eventually. I just can. I imagine District and Province like sitting on a beach in like Tahiti somewhere, sipping champagne from like you know, silver chalices as they just look at their YouTube numbers like rack up millions and millions of views.
Yeah. What are we getting to tonight? Right now, I am going to pick up some stuff that just got left out in the middle of everywhere.
Yeah.
Like this ground highway truck. There's one. That's why I'm driving my crane truck. Like, it's probably really good stuff.
I couldn't help it, District. I really couldn't help it.
That's big. So is this ground highway truck something that
Drowned highway truck.
To a mission is what I'm trying to look for.
That it's the task will be right beside it, in front of it,
Oh,
and you should be able to just drag it back to the farm. If that's the case, be on the lookout to get hired. All right, man. I have no problem there.
Who's Lodestar? It's not mine, is it?
Probably is.
Oh,
Probably
it is. That's right. I remember I just left that out there. That's right.
Yeah, just goofing off, just leaving vehicles everywhere. Now you're turning into a true SnowRunner player where you leave vehicles all over the place. And then you're like, wait, is this mine? Is this yours? Whose is it?
Whose truck is this?
Yeah, then it becomes a party. Oh, man.
I had to undrown my own truck first.
I mean, it happens. Occasionally.
Oh yeah, I tried to undrown this truck with this tiny scout truck. That's what happened.
Ah.
I'm just gonna leave you parked in the woods so you can confuse me again next time.
That's a future you problem.
Yeah. Exactly.
See, that is exactly how that phrase needs to work. That's a future me problem.
probably an easier way, but I like the idea of trying to get this quick up that small mountain road.
Oh, no
Right.
Forza tomorrow, dude? That's all right. You going anywhere? What are you up to tomorrow? At the very least, I hope you're going to have fun on Friday.
So bouncy. We're gonna raise the suspension.
Oh, yeah.
Stop breaking the game. District, if you want to play, let me know.
Family coming in for my dad's 60th birthday. Awesome. Dude, that's very cool. Tell him the goofy bastard on the internet says happy birthday. So, a couple of days ago, my desktop exploded, so that's why I'm using my phone. When it exploded, it blew my buttocks to the moon and back, and me along with them. Hopefully I can repair the mess by scavenging parts from another PC, but I'm trying to dig it out right now. Oh. All right.
I recently did some major maintenance to my desktop, so like I'm feeling pretty good about it right now. I do need a cooler though.
I am horrible.
CPU.
I'm horrible with PC maintenance. It's like,
does
Windows
it
turn on. It's fine.
I did a Windows debloat. I got rid of all the bloatware within.
Yeah. It's actually kind of surprising. A lot of computers seem to come with less and less bloatware now. Like this, what is it? This Acer Nitro 5 has like just everything you basically need, and it doesn't have like all kinds of like Acer garbageware to really sort of just overburden you effectively. What are we stuck on? We're stuck on something. There we go.
But then there's another side to that. It doesn't come with like dumb programs anymore. But now what they're doing is there's a ton of software that is essentially tracking software, and it's not inherently malicious. But Windows 11 has so much background processes that are just meant to track data that it actually will run at like 15% when you're not even running a program.
I had no idea. That's wild. Who will blame me? Did a full restart now trying. All right. Okay, we finally get that cargo out of the way. Holy moly. I'm just going to detach that trailer and I'm just going to recover. I don't even care if, now I'm going to lurk, need to do schoolwork. All right, dude. Your phone, your phone is loaded with floatware. I know what you're trying to say. I know what you're trying to say, Cryptid Tales, but the fact that it's floatware has just made it all that much funnier. I'm sorry.
Floatware?
Yeah. Floatware.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm missing something.
You're not. It's just that's what it is.
It's literal floatware?
Literal floatware. So like, yeah. That's all right, though. That's totally all right. You're good. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
Also, those of you in my stream, please redeem the exercise. Because the snow kept me from the gym today.
Yeah, you get a lot of snow. Yukime, Akuma, have a good stream. Lurking and sleeping here. Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate you hanging out. Burns, how have you been, my friend? What's new? How's everything going with you? Yeah, it does happen every now and again, Loader. Every now and again, it certainly does happen. There are wonderful issues that always plague us.
Should we reset? Because I'm not seeing anyone else who wants to go in.
Yeah, if you wanna try to do a reset, we can give that a shot.
I just want you to make sure you're done what you're doing first.
I am.
Okay.
So what I will do is I will... Okay. So I will return to the main menu. So you can reset, and then I will do a complete reset. And
Can a truck
then
carry a truck?
we should be able to do...
Hold on, I'm gonna finish what I'm doing too, though.
Spent a few days tuning my SimRig PC. It is now number 10 on the world ranking list. Holy hell, dude. Congrats to you. That is an accomplishment. For real. I know you shared all those pictures from iRacing, and that looks awesome. That looks just... Those cars, the graphics on them, that looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, you should be good, basically whatever, because it's your world, so it's going to be exactly the same when you join back into it.
How much of a truck needs to be on my skid for it to actually be able to be packed?
You need basically 4 attachment points. So you're probably better off just leaving it like winched like that.
You might be right.
We don't want that. We wanted this.
Unless.
That is the multi-stream where you can watch both my progress and Space Viking's progress.
Earth? So close. Hold up.
Oh boy.
Hold up. I have ideas. I don't know if I have enough. I don't know if I have the balls for such a... subsequently sunk.
I don't have the link loader.
Well, I'm not even ready yet. It probably won't let you in still. I need to reset completely.
Yeah, loader was asking for for the multi. Oh.
Oh.
All right. You had to clarify which link, because there's a lot of links that are kind of like floating around.
Dang it, I have to unstuck my truck now.
Well, what you can do is you can use the crane to put down pressure on the truck on the bed, and then you can use the winch regularly.
Oh. Like actually just press down on it?
Yeah, you can exactly. You can use it to basically clamp the truck to the back, so it'll kind of hold it. And you can do the same thing with cargo. You can do the same thing with various things you put in the back of the bed. Works out pretty good that way.
That's actually kind of funny. I mean, it's not holding it very well, but it's trying. Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, and if you back out of the game, it should basically stay exactly like.
Okay, let me just do that so we can get Lotor in.
Ogrimmar with the Fusro cheese.
First road cheese!
I love that one. That one's good. All right, so we will do same thing here. Close game. Closing the game.
Nice.
Starting the game. There we go. So we'll do a fresh restart, and usually this way we end up making it so that basically when everybody completely refreshes their game, they
Mm-hmm.
should have an easier time of joining the code for the multiplayer.
Oh, Jesus.
Right.
Yep, they're still just hanging out there. Attached. Also damaging each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's funny. Like, the physics are not happy. Oh, jeez.
So what do we
Alright,
have for
so the new code
the new
is
code?
ZPMD5. Oh my god.
Oh, you totally got it. Don't you worry. Having an awesome time, and I always will. Yeah, Kahina. District totally rocks that stuff, regardless of the goals that he sets out for himself. Pretty cool. Actually, you know what I have? I have some really good potato chips. I have some all dressed flavored potato chips. Canada's favorite flavor.
Canada's favorite flavor.
Oh yeah. All right. So, I think I'm going to take a crack at going after that second set of logs.
Oh my god. What?
There you go, loader. Someone brings that challenge to a table. I always say hell yeah, and that mystery person slowly walks away. I told myself not to open a bag of chips today. Well, I haven't opened a bag of chips. That was opened last night. These are Humpty Dumpty, all dressed brand potato chips. Although I did get today Mountain Dew Pitch Black. And unfortunately, this is not the same Pitch Black that we once knew ages ago. It's different somehow. It really is different. It does not seem the same. We put a... Oh, we can. Okay. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Yeah. All right. So, long logs, Smithville Dam to the quarry. Boar is the ultimate. I like the boar. I really do.
The boar?
It's the boar. This thing, this giant monstrosity. I think it's a great truck, to be perfectly honest. All right, log trailer, no. Actually, this is going to be better too, because if you look at the angle of, like, it sits higher, so it's not going to dig into the ground when we actually get the logs all loaded on the back of it, and it should actually drive pretty good. We just have to get there to get the logs. It's pretty safe to say that trucks acquired in the season maps are better than Michigan trucks. However, I think it would be fun to see those season trucks in the base game. Yeah, I will agree with that. It's definitely fun to see how it changes the game. Sometimes the quote-unquote better trucks are not always the better trucks. I like the boar. I really want the boar to be like boar. There we go. Oops. Wrong button. I wish this truck had more functions and features to it. And the interesting thing is, if you look at a lot of the weight, it's past the front axle. So you actually need to have weight on the back of the truck to actually counterbalance it. But the really unique and weird thing about this particular truck is that you can put a maintenance frame add-on and the seismic vibrator module, and they both work actually reasonably well. They do a little bit better of a job counterbalancing the weight, but you actually need, and this thing can't even haul a, I don't think it could haul a low saddle either, which is unfortunate because I would have used this a lot more if I could have equipped it with low saddle. So, but that's me. Which task were you jumping onto again? Or are you still trying to haul that that truck?
Because I flipped my crane truck.
Oh.
I'm trying to flip it back over. There we go. Success.
All right. We get ourselves some long logs. I love the design of this truck too, because it's a weird shape. It's almost like if it was the Freightliner 916, like a companion piece to that. It's got it's similar profile. Very big in the nose, very skinny, very tall, but the bore is objectively much larger, significantly larger.
I just have to get it to the farm.
Exactly, yep. So you literally just have to get it like across the street and you're good.
Across the street, he says.
Ish. kind of.
At least it's over the hill and through the woods.
The boar's like the Royal BM-17's bigger brother. The BM-17 is outrageously fast. It doesn't have the differential lock, which is unfortunate. But it's a fun truck. I like the BM-17. The Royal BM-17 is actually a really, really nice truck. And on my original playthrough, I used it extensively in Alaska and didn't really notice the lack of a differential lock. Oop, crap. I'm just doing all kinds of suspension tire damage over here. No biggie. Not bad. It's got very slow and sluggish steering though. I'll tell you that much. Norman, what is going on, dude? How are you this evening? I hope you are well. Oh, we got a raid! We got a raid. School is done. We've got Rumbata coming in with a raid. Hell yeah. Rumbata usually hangs out with us on Fridays and pops in periodically throughout the week. feeling kind of under the weather today, but not horrible. Norman, dude, I completely hear you there. I felt like trash all the beginning of the week. Like, this is the first day that I feel like actually good.
Oh,
Rambada, my friend, I am quite well this evening. It is so good to see you. How are you? That little Yoshi right there is this delightful, awesome individual right there. Oh, you're playing the forest again. Were you doing another hardcore playthrough? Basically, that's like a survival game, right? Those games to me, I don't know. I don't know if I could really. I don't know if I could do those. I
those are
mean,
the
they
kinds
look
of games you
interesting.
don't know if you can until you try.
Basically, yeah. Like Valheim, I can kind of do, mostly because I enjoy the building aspect of it. Um, Other than that, I don't know. It like a lot of the
If
combat, it's like, nope, you died.
so if I burn out on this game, you talking about Valheim reminded me to ask you. If I eventually don't want to play this game as much anymore, would you be up for doing Valheim after the videos instead?
I'll give Valheim a shot. Yeah, I'll definitely give Valheim a shot. I'll have to see how I can set my computer up to do that, because I don't know if I can stream and
Oh,
play it at the
that's
same
right.
time. We want to honor the game before the sequel. Oh, there's a sequel coming out? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the Forest, Sons of the Forest.
Hmm.
It's different now, I think.
And it's a horror survival, which is interesting. You are very welcome, my friend. Always, always, always glad to see you. You're you rock, dude. You always rock. Rambada here. Um, Very, very awesome individual. Came in for SnowRunner once upon a time, way back in the day. I think it was SnowRunner. Yeah, it was SnowRunner originally. And then for some reason just kept on hanging out.
For some reason.
I know, right? It's weird like
That's
that.
good.
But that I think is like how it always happens.
But we do have a spot, we do have no, we have one spot open.
Oh, we do? Okay. You know, I do feel really bad. Nika Fernandez had one of her friends who had come in the day that I was having a lot of technical difficulties, and I had to completely shut down and restart.
Oh, I remember, yeah.
Oh,
Was
that was
the
a
audio
mess.
one?
Yeah, that was the audio one. And she had a friend who was trying to join the SnowRunner game, and like, I mean, it was just a mess at that point in time. Plan to get back to SnowRunner and MudRunner later, but we'll see when. That's cool though. I'm really looking forward to the next DLC too. Like, I'm still working on the current DLC, and man, I'll tell you, I really enjoy this current DLC. It is so much fun. So much fun.
How much does a DLC cost, like in the individual DLCs?
The individual DLCs are actually relatively inexpensive. They're like less than $10 each.
Oh wow. That's fun. Are we still doing
Yeah.
logs?
I have this last load of long logs. Wow, that was some alliteration. This is going over to Smithville Dam to the quarry. And this will be the last one that we need to get over there. I've never actually played MudRunner. I've thought about trying MudRunner, but, you know, J Stew coming in with the 21-month subscription. Even though I have known him much longer than 21 months. I've known him all his lifetime, as he is my youngest brother, and unfortunately, I know both of his small children.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, the niece, the nephew. It's fairly interesting.
So,
All right. Which way are we going? We are going to the right-hand side. Yeah, this truck feels so much better with the logs on the back of it. It's very impressive. Sounds overrated. I have no idea what Loader's up to.
Loader, if you're doing those, then I don't want to drive all the way over there.
Right. But thank you again, Jason.
Storm, what are you working on?
I am doing logs to the workers.
Nice.
DJ Kookie? Some trucks just have a hard time going until there's... Yes, you are very correct. DJ, this is one of those vehicles that it's very nose heavy, and unless you actually put a substantial amount of weight on the back, it's way better. Like this truck drives like a completely different vehicle with this cargo on the back. Like, we used the Caterpillar CT680. It didn't do a good job because of how low the back of that vehicle was, and it actually had the trailer, the rear log trailer, pointed down, and it would basically beach itself in the mud a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Dawn 2, what is up, dude? How are you doing? And guys, oops. We have a multi-stream link right here. So if you want to check that multi-stream link, that is both of us right there. There's both me and right? Yeah, by all means. Don't let me stop you. This is the boar. This one came in, I want to say it was Wisconsin. Yes, exactly. Who will blame me? That way you can watch the game from both my perspective and from Spaceviking.
Yes.
Yeah, the multi-stream is really, really neat, really easy to set up. So, one thing about Twitch is if you're an affiliate, you don't really have access to a lot of in-Twitch tools to be able to stream with multiple people. That website right there will actually allow you to do like basically what it shows. So you can toggle back and forth between the different chats. So you can actually be chatting in my stream, chatting in then Space Viking stream. You can watch both of them at the same time. It's pretty cool. It's actually really cool. Found that nose-heavy trucks are fantastic with heavy add-on weight and a hitch trailer. Yeah. It's just unfortunate because this truck is kind of limited in the types of things that you can do with it.
Oops.
Uh-oh, what did you do?
I accidentally restored. I have too far to go.
What did you do, Ray?
Look.
Oh, boy. All right. I like this truck, though. I really, really like this truck. And I'm a fan of trucks that don't get used very often because they are labeled as, like, suboptimal trucks. I like the underdogs. I like the Freightliner 114 SD. I like the Freightliner 916. I like the Navistar, the small Zix, or any of the trucks that you wouldn't normally consider the Dairy Longhorn 3145. I want to use those trucks. I don't want to use the Zix 605R for everything. Like, yes, that truck can legitimately do close to anything in the game that you need it to do. but wouldn't that just essentially trivialize the gameplay? I've seen
Good.
4 people multi-stream before in iRacing when they're on a team running a 24-hour endurance event. My God. That's right. 24, like a 24 hours at Daytona, and you're just round and round and round and round and round and round you go. Dawn 2, that's why we only do a couple of hours of Forza in the evening and then call it a day. Prep. Because we don't really need to get into a 24-hour racing endurance event. As interesting as that would be, I might fall asleep behind the wheel.
So this is
Nobody
apparently
wants to see.
60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, 50 kilometers would be like 24, 23 miles an hour. I use easy trucks when single player, and I drive trucks I've never driven before in multiplayer. Yeah, it's fun like that. They say the Zix is top tier. I unlocked it and immediately flipped it. Guess it's not for me. Oh, dude. It is a wonderful truck. They swap out with each other every 2 to 3 hours. That is wild. That's so wild. The Zix 605R is probably one of the best trucks in the entire game, hands down. It has some of the biggest tires. It's got some of the best ground clearance, and
Yay.
it very much is a super stable platform. You can put a crane on it, and it's got unlike the Kolobs, unlike both Kolobs,
Welcome in.
and they can only mount a high saddle. The Kolobs are basically outclassed by the Zix. If you can't drive it, it's a no-go. Well, yeah, valid. That's a valid argument. Oh, crap. I keep hitting the guardrail here. That's my bad.
Did it guard you?
Kind of Guardians of the Galaxy in me. A little bit. All right. So this one is going to go all the way over to the...
Did that guardrail use humor and music to carry a substandard plot?
Potentially.
I mean, I love Guardians of the Galaxy, don't get me wrong, but like, when I actually look at the story itself, it's like,
Oh, it's paper thin. Paper thin.
yeah.
Those guardrails are lined with gladiator chariot spikes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Wait, for real?
Kahina is making the comment that like you rub up against them and your tire almost literally explodes. And it's like, no, this really isn't doing too good for me. We're gonna have to figure out some other way of doing this. Okay. Swing the corner. Don't fall into the culvert on the side. You'll be all right.
Don't fall into the culvert.
No, because
The
then the
first thing I would
logs.
tell someone playing this game.
That's also a perfectly New Hampshire thing too. So
Oh yeah.
this weekend is the Bathurst 12-hour event in iRacing. Bathurst is it's a crazy course in Australia. I am familiar with Bathurst, Dawn 2, where the track goes up and down a mountain known as Mount Panorama. That sounds like it's going to be an awesome event. And, well, I don't know if Burns is still in the audience out there at all. Burns is actually a racer on iRacing. I don't know if he's actually done Bathurst, but Bathurst in Australia is supposedly one of those completely crazy races. But then again, Australians are utterly out of their minds anyway, so that's neither here nor there.
Almost like they're upside down.
Yeah, one would think. Wacky Australians.
Australians. I want to say I was reminded of it, because of course I knew, but I don't think I ever thought of it as deeply as what I saw gave me. Like when we look at the moon, we're looking at it the way we always have here in our hemisphere, right? But if you
Yes.
go to Australia, it's essentially upside
Thank you,
down.
Robata. Right.
The
Huh.
the it's flipped. Like the image of the moon, not just the image, the moon
Okay.
itself. Like because you're standing on the surface of the Earth, looking at the moon from an angle that is underneath the moon instead of above it, like we are. And that, like, thinking deeper on that made me realize, wow, it actually would look very different.
That's true. They would have a completely different view than essentially we would have. You're gonna tell on me with Gigi? Please do, Cryptid Tales. Please do. Please do.
Like the moon is tidally locked to us, but you can still see it from a different angle, and it
Yeah,
would flip
it's
the
yeah.
actual patterns on it.
That's still it's still kind of cool. I still think that's kind of cool. But yeah, Cryptid Tales is referring to a wonderful individual by the name of Gigi Edgley, who played Chiana from Farscape. She is from Australia, and she doesn't do Twitch anymore, which is unfortunate. But
Oh, she's done
uh,
with Twitch?
she'll pop on like a Zoom chat every now and again. Um,
Oh, like with other people?
yeah. So she'll do like you'll buy a ticket to a Zoom chat, and usually it's like a Friday night kind of thing. It would be 9 p.m. our time. She's in LA, so she's like 3 hours behind. So it's like
Oh, I got
6
you.
o'clock for her, which is pretty cool. And it'll be just like an hour, just hang out, chat, talk, that kind of thing. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. She usually does it in between conventions, or she'll do it in between like trips and stuff like that. But it's a good time. Storm, thanks for the stream. Take care and buenas noches. Nika Fernandez, please have a good rest of your night. That is Nika Fernandez right there. Nika Fernandez was last seen playing Forza Horizon 5. And yeah, that was earlier today.
Nico.
Because I was tuning cars while I was working, and I saw the invite you had sent me. I could not accept the invite because I was working. But
Quote
yes,
unquote.
quote unquote. It was pretty funny. Yeah. So I was working and tuning cars, so it was a good
Working?
time. Yeah.
I like that.
I'm awful, dude. I'm so awful. Like, that is the best
So-
thing about the new consoles. Remote
I
play.
wish to be more respectful when Nika pops in, and I've heard you say Buenos noches, but I don't remember what that actually means. So I don't want to mimic it without actually knowing what it means. Just out of
Buenos
respect.
noches is basically Buenos noches is like good evening.
Ah,
So that's one of
Buenos,
those like
okay.
universal kind of, yeah. I think it's good evening. So all right, let's see if we can't get this stuff down.
Thank you, Nika. I appreciate you.
Yeah, Nika Fernandez is awesome. English is like her fourth language, I want to say.
Dear God,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still struggling with
So-
English, and like I know a lot of English people say that like as a joke. Like a lot of Americans and English people will say that as a joke, but I actually mean that. I learn something new about English every day. So
Yeah, I like to say I speak I speak English and bad English. Yeah.
if I really want to stress myself out, I can speak good English.
At least we're not speaking Shakespearean English. I don't think I could handle that.
Doth Storm not wish to speak a finer language upon thee?
No.
No.
No. Knoweth? No, knoweth.
No. I can speak fake Shakespearean really well. Like I don't actually know what I'm saying, but people tend to understand.
Eh,
And I'm like, okay,
I
I guess I'm doing all right.
I like when Iron Man is mimicking
Oh,
or
oh yeah,
is making fun of Loki. Dost
yeah.
dost thou mother knoweth she weareth her drapes? Boom! There's some
Thank
logs.
you, thank you for delivering the logs.
Cryptid Tales has though roulette over yet. Not yet. Not yet. Johnny Midnight, what is going on? Yeah, thank you for popping in, dude. It's good to see you here. We had District around earlier. Man, we got all the cool people in the evening. How is everything going with you, my friend? What's
All the
shaking?
jive turkeys really come out for the SnowRunner stream.
I I know exactly what you mean, Cryptid Tales, but the way that you say it just makes it that much better. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but hast thou rolleth over yet? No, I have not. I don't think.
I
I
shall
don't think I
flippeth
have.
again.
Yes.
I shall turn my truck to the side.
Infamous Blue
I sh-
Phoenix, I was wondering, do you play on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC? This right here, I am on PlayStation. Um, with
I
that
got a
said,
box. I got a
I do have an
box.
Xbox. So I get the Xbox, I have the PlayStation. This, however, I have everything on the PlayStation. So,
I'm gonna back up into
um,
there. We're gonna do fancy shit.
hast
We're
thou
doing some
flipped
fancy
thy
shit.
cap? Where am I from? I am from New England. Uh, yeah, actually, me and Space Viking are both from New England. But
Yeah,
Snow Miska, how are you
it's the
doing? What's
new,
good?
it's the new but not improved England.
No, it's not.
I just came up with that. I think that's gonna be a new one. I might hold on to that one for a while.
Lost container.
That's
Oh, cool. I think that's genius. You just ordered a PS5, Infamous Blue Phoenix, dude. You are gonna be super happy with that. You're gonna be super happy with that. What games are you planning on picking up for the PlayStation 5?
I'm so tempted to
Uh
get a PS5 with my tax
oh, dude,
returns.
it's so nice. Stormy, my friend, I'll be going to bed as well. Sorry for the short stay. Dude, totally okay. I am just glad that you popped on in. Thank you for rating. Be good, brother. I'll see you tomorrow on Forza. Have a great night and stream. Take care and stay safe. Yes! Yes. Brother, where art thou? I've never actually seen that movie. George Clooney.
I've heard
Um,
that's really good.
it's supposedly really good. From California. So you are 3 hours behind us. So it should be about 5 o'clock where you are.
You still have sun.
Yeah. Well, sun is going down. The moon is coming up, and long ago
Sun's getting
someone
real
has
low.
left with the cup. No clue what games yet. Got the God of War game with it. I don't have the new God of War yet. I have not played it. Yeah, dude, Johnny Midnight, thank you for popping on in. The new PlayStation 5, I would say that you need to play the game that actually comes with it, which was um what the hell is it called? It's like Echo's Playroom or something's Playroom. It's really fun, and it basically highlights and goes over all the features of the DualSense controller. These controllers are awesome, and you will love them. Being someone who has been a lifelong PlayStation owner, uh, the Xbox Series X. This is my first Xbox. I've never actually owned an Xbox before this one. And I will say, comparatively, not just because I come from a PlayStation background, comparatively, they do things different but the same. Although ergonomically, I like the PlayStation more. But that's me.
Well, like
But that's
a
just
lot
me.
of
Yeah.
PlayStation people, you people. No, I'm kidding. um,
Us people.
a lot of people who are prefer the PlayStation controller, chose PS1 back when Nintendo decided that the Nintendo 64 controller was a good idea.
Yeah,
So
there
you
is
get
that.
used to the PlayStation controller, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely a thing. Um,
I might need more gasoline before I can get the other two pieces of this. I just
okay.
like I have been able to immerse myself so completely in this game this time that I haven't even been speaking that much.
No,
Like I was just realizing that the Royal B set is it B-17? What
yeah,
is this one? Hold on.
The Royal BM-17. Yep.
BM-17.
Punky Rog 78. What's going on?
It
How
should
are
be the
you this evening?
BA the BA the BAM-17 instead.
It's a good truck. It's a very good truck.
So,
Go to this
like, I'm just
garage.
like in awe of how versatile it is. Like, I don't seem to have any issue with any terrain really. I just have to go
No,
slow
it's
sometimes.
definitely a good vehicle. You've got a PlayStation 5 a little over a year now. Yeah. Yeah. Comparatively, no. Johnny Midnight. So we are right now, and here, let me share this link with you. You guys can watch this multi-Twitch link, and you're going to see both my stream and you're going to see Space Viking stream, and that's the individual
Um,
who you can hear in the background there as well.
Loader, I don't
Um,
know why submissions are locked. I'm not sure what I'm doing there.
so
But
I
yes, you
like
can
that one.
watch us both.
It's it's a good truck. The nice thing about that truck, you have the ability to use a crane, a flatbed, and a trailer. So
All at once.
exactly, you can.
That's
Yep.
awesome. So, all right, I'm having an issue with
Really.
fuel. I'm not sure what to do. Right. I'm over here in the corner of the map by the local called local entertainment.
Okay, you're all the way
Is
over
that what I'm
there.
doing? I'm fine. I'm
Yeah.
doing missing machinery. I
Yep.
need fuel. There's a warehouse right there. There's a missing oil tank. That would technically have fuel on it, wouldn't it? No, that's different.
Let's see. That may not have fuel in it. I was gonna do the.
There's no fuel
I was
there.
gonna. Which one am I doing? I'm doing Steel River Supplies. I do like the Tagas. The Tagas are absolute workhorses of vehicle. So
Yeah, they're locked for me too. It's because I haven't unlocked them yet.
I don't
Interesting.
know.
I'm not sure what I'm missing.
Let's see
Dyson
which
Diesel's
one. Do I...
done. We might have to do all the Steel River stuff to unlock the Husky forwarding that's unlocked right now. Or is it missing machinery needs to be done before?
Do this one.
Yeah,
We
I'm
use
not
this one.
sure where it's going to fuel. So I'm going to try to get at least one of these.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, the drilling
There
spare
should be
parts
fuel
over
in
by...
the missing oil tank.
Oh, there should...
Yeah. So, DJ, if you're working towards that truck in Maine, there is a lot of stuff that you have to do in Maine to actually unlock that truck and the lumber mill effectively. All right, this truck has such a tall, high profile. I like this truck though. This is a fun truck.
Because I have
the new
half a tank of
Horizon.
gas. I don't know if that's enough to do both of these drilling spare parts. Like, I can always get that oil tank out of there and get some fuel on top of it.
You could. Or you could roll the dice and live dangerously.
Ooh. He challenges me. Well, I have to go past the missing oil tank to get one of the drilling spare parts anyway. So I'm going to live smart as well.
Well, you can do that too, I suppose.
Okay. I'm gonna do a thing that's both dangerous and smart.
Do it. You know you want to.
It's like rocket science. It's dangerous and
I like this.
Oh,
it is.
While it rains.
That's a plus. I like the older. It's the older style Tega. It's a fun truck though. Hi Storm. Sorry, I've been on over a week. I've been visiting family in Coventry, and also I've got a new phone. It's an iPhone 12. Oh, nice. Well, actually, Norwich, you haven't really missed much. We didn't stream. So we streamed Friday for our Forza night, and if you guys like Forza and you want to come race Forza, We do Forza Horizon 5 with anybody who wants to jump in on Friday nights. That'll be tomorrow. But we stream Friday, and then we stream Monday for some more SnowRunner. And then I really wasn't feeling too hot Tuesday, Wednesday. So I was kind of down for the count. But I'm feeling actually significantly better today. My sinuses were a mess. Like, my sinuses were just completely... My sinuses were so jammed up that my teeth hurt.
Oh, I went through that too, and the weather change did that to me.
Oh, yeah.
When it got very, very super cold, and then suddenly
Yep.
it shot up to 50s, and then
Yeah,
I live on a second floor in a mountainous
minus
region.
15 degrees. Minus 15 degrees, and then all of a sudden it's 50 degrees. Gets a little weird on you. Chasing the lumber mill missions now. When I finish a mission, leave the truck there and pull out a new one. That is not a bad idea. But Norwich, I am quite well today. And thank you, my friend, for the cheer. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Catch the trailer.
Norwich is awesome.
Yeah,
So,
Norwich is a good dude.
Norwich, fun thing about your iPhone, if you're trying to make short form content, I don't know if you do the content making, the iPhone,
right.
the newer iPhones are actually benchmarked really, really well for it. You can't hear me? Oh yeah, you're doing the thing, Potchfad. You're doing your own content creation thing.
Okay. No.
So I appreciate you, Potchfad. Can't hear me. I can hear my thumbs up. So Norwich, I don't know if you do the content creation thing, but iPhones are actually benchmarked to have the best quality.
I don't
also
do any
means
content creation.
the best likelihood of being pushed. So this flatbed won't let me put the trailers on.
You're in... Oh, crap. I just almost completely obliterated my engine. This is
Well,
awesome.
heck.
You're in... I'm up in Massachusetts. I'm in New England.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Remember how that episode of Family Guy, when they're like they used to write their S's like F's.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Massachusetts.
I had a buddy of mine who could not for the life of him pronounce Massachusetts. It always
Aw.
ended up being like Massachusetts, or like it just... Yeah. Words were hard.
Look how wiggly this. Look how wiggly my winch looks. Look at my wiggly winch.
You have a wiggly winch?
Look at how wiggly it is.
Oh, it's fluctuating up and down.
Yeah. That provided me a small.
It's all good, dude. It is
slice
all
of
good.
serotonin. It is still providing quite a bit of serotonin, actually. I am really enjoying
Right.
this wiggly
Massachusetts.
winch here. Oh my goodness! Why is it still wiggling? I am. My kingdom for some stability.
I'm gonna take this this truck out, and I'm gonna try to repair the truck that I was using to haul the fuel trailer with. Because boy oh boy, did that thing just take a... I deleted effectively 3/4 of the engine, and I just bounced off of another rock now. The autocorrect allowed? That's awesome. No, but like Norwich, if you like short form content creation, like making videos for like TikTok or like quick YouTube shorts or anything like that. But I certainly appreciate you being around. Just be careful. I pulled the winch too tight and it clipped inside my truck and sent the truck and trailer into orbit. Yes.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I haven't encountered one of those glitches yet.
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
I won't even be mad.
I was towing a trailer, and I hit a pole, and it caused the entire trailer to basically start like... I don't know if it you could kind of call it like a harmonic fluctuation, and it was just crazy to look at. It almost started taking off into orbit, but I quickly detached the trailer and recovered the truck before the thing caused a massive kerfluffle, so to speak. So, okay, we
Not
fixed
enough
that.
credit is given to these physics where like the grass gets crushed down and like the texture underneath the tire actually looks like crushed grass instead of
Oh
like
yeah.
mud. Like
Oh,
that
it's pretty
is
cool.
such an attention to detail that they didn't even need to do. I would not even have been angry.
Exit the truck before it hits the ground and it gets stuck. Yes. So now, funny thing about that. So when a truck gets stuck in the sky, and I have this happen a lot when I'm playing truck darts, um, which I need to reset truck darts so I can show all the awesome new people here
Do you want to wrap up
exactly
the
what.
stream? I could help you if we want to wrap up the stream by resetting truck darts. We can help you do
Um,
that.
I I'll do it like at work one of these days, so I
Oh,
don't have
okay.
to take time away from like goofing around and streaming and stuff like that to
Gotcha.
because it's a little finicky when you're trying to reset the like you can take all the trucks and bring them back to the garage and drive them back out to the airstrip, but then you've also got to put the other vehicles standing straight up and down with a crane.
Oh, okay.
But when you punt some of those vehicles, because the physics in this game only exist in a bubble around you, what tends to happen is, like, once a vehicle leaves that bubble, or once a piece of cargo or trailer leaves that bubble, um, it becomes like stuck in the air, and it doesn't fall down anymore. But like that's it. It's great.
So that's how the game runs so smoothly. That's actually really intelligent
Chances are.
design.
It always reminds me of Stephen King's Langoliers, the miniseries that was on TV. Until you drive under it and it falls. Yeah. So like, the Langoliers had I want to say a semi-crazy Bronson Pinchot, who is Balky from Perfect Strangers, and they flew through some kind of portal, and it basically took them. Oh crap! It took them to a spot where time basically gets used up. So nothing has flavor anymore. Fuel no longer has the ability to combust, like weird stuff like that. So it's just like a whole dead
Yeah.
zone. And then these things come along, and they eat the used up spent time.
Oh my goodness, time eaters. I watched that
Yeah,
when I was
basically.
very young, and I don't think I understood a single thing. And I'm
It
so
was
glad I'm listening
really,
to you explain it.
really, really strange. Really strange. But kind of cool. I always enjoyed
I
Stephen
think I
King's
need to do a
miniseries.
rewatch.
It's worth it. It definitely is worth it. I mean, I don't
Like
know
I
how
need to
well it's
rewatch
aged.
so
Oops.
many 80s movies. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Continue.
I don't know how well that it's aged, but Stephen King's miniseries, like Storm of the Century and the original It with Tim Curry, like that stuff is
Yeah,
awesome. All of that
it
stuff
really
is
is.
so good. Alright, so that is fuel
So I
carrier.
wanted to do a little announcement. Oh, thank you so much for completing that. What was that one again?
That was fuel carrier. I have the consumables for your mission. I don't know which mission that would be because it just finished.
So, small announcement. My YouTube channel is about to be more heavily utilized. So those of you watching
Oh,
my stream that wish to know more about what my YouTube channel is doing, I am going to be um, doing weekly uploads of time lapses. And I'm gonna like
okay.
actually have alarms on my phone to remind me to upload those videos. And then I'm also going to be starting a Space Engineers YouTube series that is going to
Ooh,
involve an actual narrative that
okay.
I am co-writing with Disco Pistons, titled "Children of the Rubicon."
Interesting.
And then on top of it, there's going to be some other Space Engineers content going on there, like builds, tutorials, and just general nonsense as well. So my YouTube channel is about to actually be a much bigger part of my channel.
That's awesome. That is very, very cool.
And that link just posted in my chat for those of you who wish to follow the YouTube channel and see these things come out as they do. That's going to be next week when that starts.
My YouTube channel just tends to catch all the old VODs, which is all right. I'm good with that.
I don't think I'm going to be doing any SnowRunner content
No?
on YouTube. I might do a comparison video because I love science and I love the idea that they have simulated so many awesome things. I am almost guaranteed to be able to find videos of these real life versions of these trucks in action.
Oh, yeah.
And I would love to do a comparison video of, yeah, they got this right. And I want to do like percentages. Like they got this truck 96% right. You know, like something
To take
like
this
that.
Wrangler out. Yeah, it would definitely be pretty cool. That's for sure.
Because like there's a lot of stuff out there for SnowRunner on YouTube.
Oh, there's tons.
But a lot of it seems to be like gameplay and challenges and people goofing off with each other. I want to do something a little different if I were to do any SnowRunner content. So I'd like to do those like scientific comparisons of the trucks.
I think that would be very neat.
That was a
Let's
thought
see.
I've been playing with. But I also
want
need to get
archive-
better at shooting and editing content. That's something that I didn't realize I'd be so bad at. I was like,
Yeah.
I sat down to do it one day and I was like, wow.
Yeah,
This
like
needs some work.
I have no idea what would make like good YouTube videos. That's why I upload all of my VODs to YouTube. So if there was a race on Forza that you really enjoyed, or there was a chunk of SnowRunner that was a lot of fun to watch at one point in time. Also, I totally went the wrong direction. That's fine. But you know, if there was a like a part of SnowRunner or Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and you were wondering about a particular area or a walkthrough or something like that, all of that stuff is all over on my YouTube. And there's a lot of stuff over there.
Cool.
Let's see, Cryptid
Cross
Tales.
promotion. I just heard it's one of the fastest ways to grow your Twitch is to get your short form content going and get like a YouTube presence.
YouTube, definitely YouTube Shorts specifically. My most popular video on YouTube is my failed exfil while playing a game of COD out. It's got an absurd amount of views, and it's like everybody tunes in, and it's like it's a really pitched firefight, and then we died, and we never made it out. It was like, no, what happened?
I love that people are enjoying it because I hate it when only the wins get celebrated. You know?
Yeah, it's true. Cryptid Tales says, I want to archive that crazy computer-generated stream I did a few days ago on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I heard your voice in it, so I may have your permission to post it on YouTube. Get the permission from Facebook, who is the Fetchbug, who is the lady whose voice is on it, especially while I was trying to raid out. Gotcha. No problem, dude. It's all good. Yeah, you had some really strange computer issue that just was not cooperating.
I have a lot of those happen to me.
Yeah. Cryptid Tales was having an issue. It was trying to capture or use, it was either game capture or like a screen capture. Something just wasn't working properly, and we were trying to figure out what was going on so that we could get them up and running for streaming, because I think it's got something to do with the canvas size and the canvas size and like the output.
I saw one of my favorite space engineers, YouTubers, was only uploading in 720p, and he still gets a ton of views. So I
Yeah.
think that's gonna fix every problem I've been having, to just downscale my video for the recording.
Yeah, supposedly that's a better idea. Things in 720.
Yeah.
I just really like the fact that if I stream this in 1080 at 60 frames a second, I can put it over on YouTube at the same, and it looks beautiful.
Yeah, for some reason the VODs when they interpolate onto YouTube, yeah, I've noticed that too. Mine look amazing. For
Yeah,
some reason, it I think it just streamlines every frame. Like as it's rendering into YouTube, it just makes sure the frames are, nice.
yeah,
Like each
and
individual frame.
the frame rate that you stream it at is the frame rate that you upload it to YouTube at. Kind of nice.
Yeah. And I keep realizing that I don't necessarily need to be
We're
as
not gonna go
picky as
straight
I
up that
am
way.
about my editing. Like a lot of my VODs, I probably could just straight up throw on YouTube without even a
Right.
thumbnail.
Yeah, I try to be.
And
It, it's unfortunate with a thumbnail for YouTube because it only gives you um, one thumbnail at the beginning of the stream, one from the end of the stream, and one from sometimes smack in the middle of it.
well, I mean like the
And
custom thumbnails you're supposedly
yeah,
supposed to use to get more engagement.
yeah,
I don't even bother
yeah.
with that.
Like
But
I
yeah,
try to
the
have at least a halfway decent one that doesn't look like complete butts.
the standard thumbnails aren't bad though. Sometimes you'll get a good starting one.
Yeah.
Wait, if I cut through here, I could pick it up on the way.
Let's see about going
Famous last
through.
words. Head them off at the pass.
As always.
And then I gotta go up here. So that's a more safe, straight shot to where they are. Oh wait, hold on.
It's okay, dude. Don't worry about it. But usually we do tend to avoid that type of conversation, but
What type of conversation?
you're not beating a dead horse, so or you're not like constantly repeating yourself on something like that. So don't worry about it.
What conversation, if I may ask? I just have a curious.
Let's see. Yeah, Norwich had posted something about, but we're not really going to get into it.
Okay.
That's okay.
No, it's all
Usually
good.
Yeah, usually we run a little bit more on the Pete side of things here, but
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
it's all good.
Because I just wasn't sure if it was a big contemplative conversation. Because I love that. I love talking about philosophy.
Well, it would maybe possibly slot itself into the fact that, like, say, Valentine's Day is coming up, and well, I guess we could spin it into Valentine's Day is the capitalist holiday for basically either making you feel like a jerk that you didn't get your significant other something, or making you feel like crap if you don't have a significant other.
Oh my goodness! I actually did a live stream. You can end this right here if you actually don't want this to be talked about further, Storm. But I just want to mention I did a live stream. I was single at the time, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to be sad on Valentine's Day, so I did an art live stream, and I painted an anatomically correct human heart, and I called it Singles Awareness Day. Come hang out if you don't have anything else to do like me. And it was actually a blast. I was like so glad I did it. It was like
that
so
is
good for my mental health.
exactly that is a very creative way of self-expression or something like that, and just putting out there how you feel about something, and putting energy and focus into making something really cool come out of it. Actually, next week is going to be kind of an interesting week because, let's see, Valentine's Day falls on a Tuesday. Wednesday, I am not streaming.
Yeah.
because Wednesday being my usual day off, Wednesday is also my birthday next week. So my birthday week is almost upon us, ladies and gentlemen. And
Hmm.
from that, the day after my birthday, I am getting my tattoo finished. So
Ooh.
it should be kind of an interesting week. Should be kind of an interesting. So I'm sort of looking forward to it.
I passed. I passed the spot. Whoops.
Oh, what'd you do?
um, that's gonna be an
This-
interesting week for me as well. I just realized because um, it's actually adorable. My girlfriend does something with her son every year on Valentine's Day instead.
yeah.
So they have plans for that, and then her and I are doing something a different day. And I just
Okay.
realized that I work nights on Tuesdays, so I wouldn't even have the day off anyway to do anything with anyone. That's
That's yeah.
funny.
That would kind of eliminate actually being able to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
true.
next week will be the birthday week. So thank you very much,
Nice.
guys.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Yeah. That should be interesting. I don't know how that's going to play out. So we'll see. And
I
I
always
don't know
thought
if
it
I'm
was
going to do
really
anything
interesting.
weird or goofy or different. It's probably going to be just business as usual. So I'm not too particularly concerned about
You're not gonna
it.
do a 24-hour birthday stream?
No. Everybody wants me to do a
No.
24-hour. Everybody wants me to do a 24-hour regular stream, and
Oh,
I'm totally okay not doing that.
you're like, nah, I'm good.
Oh,
I did a
I definitely
12-hour
am.
stream once,
Oh,
and it was fun, but it also created this weird dynamic for that weekend. It was on a Saturday,
okay.
and I remember waking up, having breakfast, turning on the stream, and then the day just like flew by, and then it was
Yeah.
dark, and it was a blast, and I was exhausted. I was like more tired than I would be if I went out and worked in a field. And I was like, why am I so tired?
Jay Stu is over here saying that we should hit. There. Are you familiar with Parker's Maple Barn?
Where is that?
It's in Mason, New Hampshire, so more
Um,
towards the Massachusetts border.
I'm
Uh,
familiar with many maple barns.
They do. He's saying I should go there for both our birthdays, which is not a bad idea. So Parker's Maple Barn, it's actually really cool because it's oh crap, uh, oh crap, basically in the middle of nowhere. I did just roll.
Uh-oh. Do you need
Oh, and
do you need a flip?
no, it actually automatically somehow or another flipped
Oh
itself.
my god.
Um,
Someone clipped that. Holy shit.
did you see that?
It was perfect. No, not your. It's funny that you
Oh,
flipped
yours?
at the same time that I did this. Yeah. No, I keep forgetting I can just put a stream marker and clip it myself.
Yeah, I can do that too, and it's like actually that's a good idea. But yeah, Parker's Maple Barn is one of those places that are it's a really good Norwich. I will get into that. It is so they make their own maple syrup. So they do make their own. They tap their own trees. They do their own maple syrup right on the property. So as you're driving there, you can drive past all the trees that have all the buckets and stuff like that hanging off of them with all the hoses. They've got the whole operation right there, and it's actually like a really great place for breakfast too. So if you're ever out that way, I would highly recommend it. Um, but yeah, that may involve me not showing up for work that morning, which might actually be potentially okay. I'd sort of be all right with that. Um, it'd be fun
Sometimes,
actually. It'd be a lot of fun.
sometimes you just don't. Like when it comes to work, there's been a handful of times my boss has actually been really open to the idea of like, hey, you got PTO, and it's like I really want to do this thing, and he's like, use your PTO. And I'm like,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Naked Dave mentioned having a new idea about randomizing the delivery locations in the game. That would be weird. That would be so you'd still be picking up the same cargo, but you would be dropping it off to completely different location. I can't even imagine how that would go. That would be a very, very strange adventure. I like I like the options that New Game Plus actually gives you. I've
Mhm.
never really thought about doing the randomizer as of yet because I still really enjoy all the stuff that we end up doing. So Norwich, I'm only going to kind of touch upon this sort of just minorly, but
Hold on, guys.
basically
I gotta be right.
why there is so much controversy going on with the streaming of Harry Potter's Hogwarts Academy. Mostly it comes from comments that J.K. Rowling has. I'm not going to get into those. You can actually there are websites that have articles that go into far better detail that I could possibly articulate about it. And unfortunately, it kind of feels like the wrong people are sort of raising the torches. Because there are certain people who want to demonize people who stream the game simply because they're trolls, and trolls really just want reactions, and that's it. But there are articles out there that do go into greater detail about the issues surrounding Hogwarts. That said, it is a very successful game right now. That game was the most streamed game on Twitch on Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday, and it actually beat out Cyberpunk 2077, and that is no small feat whatsoever right there. Randomize the coil tubing oil rig trailer to Norman's house. Ooh, dude, can you imagine? I don't even want to imagine delivering the oil rig trailer or the construction rig trailer. Oh my god. That would be nuts. But, you know, that said, there is a ton of people who are playing and streaming the Hogwarts game. Yeah, Norman, yeah, you're not wrong. It is a really great looking game, and from some of the content that I've seen on it, it's like Elden Ring, but if Elden Ring were slightly less, it's like if Elden Ring had an easy mode. What are we doing at my house? Oh, we're hanging out, Norman. Harry Potter kids are in their late 30s now. Yeah, right? It's so, yeah, how old is Daniel Radcliffe? That dude is one hell of an actor. Whoever thought Harry Potter would have gone on to do Swiss Army Man with the guy who plays
All right, I'm back.
the dude.
I have returned.
Well, I just finished another one for you there.
Oh goodness, thank you.
Elden Ring, but it takes you out to dinner first. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
So
it's a-
I couldn't find my clip saving thing. So I guess I'll just have to. I can tell you the
Johnny
story
Midnight,
here
thank you, sir. Take care, dude.
because it's that good of a story that I
Oh,
lined up my cargo perfectly with the crane, like
this is
like a
good,
glove.
good.
It felt
That's one of
so good.
that's one of my new redeem.
What
Like a
is?
glove. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
It's get Ace Ventura.
He's the man. I would love it if Jim Carrey did another Ace Ventura. Just
Oh
as a,
god, it would be brilliant.
Even if it was like a new Ace Ventura and he just played like the grandfather of the new Ace Ventura or something, which would be like so funny. But
Is this not cool or what? This is an awesome picture.
Would you? Oh, you
Oh,
got the sunset, don't you?
I have the moon in the background. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me swing it around a little bit. So we'll get that tree over there, and you can see the...
Groovy.
Kind of see the stars.
Wow, that is pretty beautiful. My stars are.
Oh, no.
That
I didn't insinuate that at all, Norwich. Don't you worry, dude. Don't you worry.
Storm, can you still hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes, I can still hear you. Man,
My
that
stars
looks
look
great.
blurry. Do your stars look blurry in yours?
Depends. Are you doing let's see, are you in the photo mode?
Me, no.
Oh, okay. That is an awesome picture. I really like that. You like the Ace Ventura idea? It is kind of a cool idea.
I've got to stop taking shortcuts. That's actually something that they do in one of my favorite podcasts. Is they try to like figure out what a new movie might be like. You know, just as like a hypothetical. And I really like who do you think would play the young Ace Ventura, like his grandson?
Oh. Like a young child actor?
Either young child actor or teen. It could be a teen as well.
I would say that you would have to. So if it's Jim Carrey as an older, like a retired Ace Ventura, right?
Yeah.
So, wait, are we remaking Ace Ventura, or are we like giving Ace Ventura 3?
No, we're doing a Ghostbusters Afterlife treatment.
Okay. So Ace Ventura is like a retired pet detective, and it would have to be like a younger female lead. You couldn't do like his nephew. You'd have to have a niece.
Right.
Just to follow with the theme. And
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's a good question. Who on earth could that be? Oh man, I almost don't want to recover because this is so cool.
Well, take a couple pictures.
Nah,
Okay, yeah.
Dude, so I am going to take that picture and I am going to upload it somewhere. I'm either gonna put it on Twitter or I'm gonna put it up on the Discord. So if you guys are on the Discord or the Twitter, or even Instagram, I'll throw it up on Instagram. I'll put that picture up somewhere, and I love the way that thing looked.
I've had my beacons on this whole time. I've been like so safe.
Beacons for safety, my dude.
I did a thing.
All right, so, okay. We could do local entertainment. The lady that plays Wednesday could play the niece, but she would have to be like jokey funny, right?
Hopefully she's a good actress then.
Well, she's in a bunch of other stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen the shows that she's in. All right, let's do something like scout vehicle. Let's choose a scout vehicle here that we can use of. Yes. Yep, it is Storm of Iron. I am Storm of Iron. She was in one of the Scream movies. I didn't realize that. Norwich, actually, if you look, there should be a link. Is it linked to Instagram? I don't know if it's linked to my Instagram. Hold on. There you go. You can hit any one of those: Twitter, YouTube, Discord, or Instagram. That will give you the respective link to wherever you need to go there. What do I want to use? I want to use something fun. I want to use something different. I want to use something cool. How about Rizvani? Rizvani.
What are you doing? You're going to...
I'm going to go do the one with the barrels. Let's use... Yeah, I'm going to do local entertainment. So I'm going to get over there first. I'm gonna take the Con Sentinel. I rewatched the first 3 not too long ago. Could have skipped out on the third one. You know, I haven't seen the Scream movies so long. It's been a really long time since I've seen any of those.
There we go. We got a good photo. I wanted to get some of that industrial feel.
Oh, so she's more bubbly on talk shows. Yeah, because as like Ace Ventura is completely whacked out of his mind. Like pure 100% unadulterated Jim Carrey. So that's a good question.
So what are you doing exactly?
Local entertainment. Which basically I have to drive out to where you sort of were, and there's barrels that I have to go knock over.
I'm gonna come help.
All right. I am
Just because we're close to the end, I figure this will be fun.
Yeah. Oh, I had a blast. So I took the Jeep Wrangler up, and I did the one where you drive up to the 2 tops of the peaks, and it was actually pretty cool. So.
Did you just do that now?
Yeah, I just finished that one, and now I'm taking out the Con Sentinel, and I'm gonna go knock over some barrels. Awesome, Norwich. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that. There's a my Instagram has a lot of different stuff on there. That's like my biggest kind of like anything and everything winds up there, like video game stuff. And Loader said he's on the last one for material ore.
Nice.
So I'm gonna head over this way.
Storm.
Con Sentinel has 41.
Storm, do you want to hold up a second? Let me catch up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll just kind of plop myself over.
We're almost using the. Did you almost use the Rizvani?
Almost did. I was considering the Rizvani. Oh, you took out the Rizvani?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm curious how that one's
sure
going to
what
do.
Would be best.
I was going to do it deep again, but then I remembered I wanted something that had a little bit more stability, because we're going to be climbing up on like rocks and stuff like that. All right, so there you are. Let's just plot a route here.
I like that the Rizvani has softer lights than most trucks.
Kind of neat, right?
Like, it has a lot of lights, but they're very, like, not as blindy.
Okay. All right, so I have plotted the routes.
I didn't know if my horn did that.
I didn't know your horn did that either.
That's weird.
Okay, that's kind of cool. That's actually really kind of cool.
I guess I'm the waymaster.
You kind of are, I suppose.
I didn't expect that. Truck, please.
Winter Classic jersey. You know, I have the only hockey jersey I have is actually a. Oh my God, those lights are ridiculously bright. That's cool.
Yep.
I have a crap. Over the mud. I have a Stone Cold Steve Austin, Austin 316 hockey jersey. Like, that's the only hockey jersey that I have. Whoa!
Serves me right.
He just like whipped me right around. I was like, what's going on here? All right, so you get 6x6. I've got a 4x4. I like that the newer scouts are a little bit more effective
The new
on
DLC.
some maps. I do like like certain maps, scouts are definitely not useful. Like Amor, it definitely is not going to be a useful vehicle.
Yeah.
That's got all the crazy snow. All right, let's see if we can't go over here. Oh, it's all black. It's got some dark blue. It's got a skull logo on it. It's a really neat jersey. It was a really neat. I don't even know what kind of winch I have on this thing. So if I roll over,
Well, I got lots of parts for us on here.
okay. I have some.
Speaking of, I need to repair a little bit on mine.
Oh, you've already been bumping around?
Yeah, well, I ran into that pole.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty hard hit.
I didn't realize it was that hard of a hit. Oh, that's
It was
pretty.
like 12 points.
If you get the first season DLC with Kola Peninsula, Seattle Kraken. Oh, how does that look? I don't. Oop, that's a tree. I don't even follow hockey or sports in general, but like a jersey with a Kraken on it, I think would be probably one of the coolest damn things.
Oh, that'd be badass.
Oddly enough, that's how I purchased my deodorant. I get the Old Spice Kraken Guard, and
Oh my
I only
God.
bought it. I bought it because it had a Kraken on the label.
Storm. I also did the same thing. It's so funny. It's like it's the body wash. I bought the body wash just because it had a Kraken on it.
Yeah, it's awesome. So awesome.
was
So
like,
cool.
It smells good too, but like that wasn't
Yeah.
the selling point.
No, it wasn't. It was like, nope, I'm getting this because it's got, a fictitious sea creature on it. Totally going for it.
Yar.
Oh, Kahina just said the same thing. Me too. Krakens are sweet. Kraken
That
team
way-
over here, guys.
I can feel like a sea monster when a sea monster hunter when
crap,
I'm in the
crap, crap.
shower.
Yeah. Oh man, that is so funny. Like, just the fact that. Yeah, I bought this deodorant because it's got a giant octopus on the damn thing. Why not? So a Kraken, like sailors would tell stories of a massive tentacled sea creature. So if you had maybe a giant squid, I think this is where we turn right over and we can kind of go up the mountain.
What's the task called again?
It's
Is it
called
local
local entertainment.
Okay, got it.
So if a sailor was to potentially have seen a giant squid, they thought that the creature was going to rip apart their ship or, kill all aboard. Have you seen Pirates of the Caribbean? Davy Jones controls the Kraken.
So, we can go up these rocks on the left here.
Yeah. Yep. Gotta kind of around here. Sup, nerds? Sup, Hilo? Speaking of Kraken Barrel, I need a snack. Oh, Mr. General Disarray. Actually, I've got these really great chips here that I'm totally gonna. Oh, I turned off my four-wheel drive. I'm
That
totally
puts
gonna
me in
dig into these.
disarray.
I'm totally digging into these chips when the stream is over.
Aha! I used you to pull me up.
Oh, you did you? Yeah, you just went right up. There was no shame in that.
I winched to you.
There was absolutely no shame in
I
that.
was trying to winch to like a tree or something.
There are no trees up here. Who are you kidding?
I found a truck to winch to, luckily.
Apparently you did. You've not seen? Oh, dude, those movies are so worth it. They're the Pirates of the Caribbean movies are absolutely. They get very bizarre the further along in the series that you go. but they're good movies. They are good.
This is a fun mission. I'm so
Oh, this
glad
is
they gave
awesome.
us something to do with the scouts.
Okay, so here's the thing. You can get close. You don't have to be on top of them.
I got these ones
Because
up here.
all you have to do is knock the barrels over.
Yeah.
So you
I'm
can
trying
use
to
your
see-
horn.
Oh, you can? Oh, I'm watching you. I can see you from over here.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Where do we want to go from here?
Did you knock them over with your horn?
I
you
knocked
did.
over some of them. But Hilo, here's the thing. Honk. A honk owl?
Meow, meow.
That's so funny. Up, up,
Who's-
up.
Who's
Uh-oh.
honk owl?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Storm, did you know that somebody's been
Oh.
stealing all the owls?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Who? Also, I'm totally on my lid. Totally on my lid. You said here's the thing and honked. That's what you said? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't pick up on that.
This would be fun to do in real life if I had a vehicle that I didn't care about if it flipped down a mountain on accident.
Absolutely.
Oh wait, what's that called? Disposable income. That's what that's called.
Yeah. Don't got none of that.
Oh heck.
I mean, I have a vehicle I could take off road, but I'd be kind of slightly perturbed if I did flip it down a mountain.
Can you
Come on
come
now.
bump me?
Can't.
You'll never believe what happened.
Don't tell me you rolled over too.
I did, but it's the way I ended up that's the problem. I would have been fine if physics actually worked like it should.
Yeah, I am teetering on the edge over here, and
Oh, dear
there's
God.
kind of no way.
I can see your little icon. We both flipped at the same time.
Yeah, we kind of did. Well, back to the garage.
I need a brisk wind.
Yes. All right, truck storage.
Oh, my
let's
engine
go
started. Hold on, I might be
for-
okay. Yep. All right, we might be all right. Hold on.
I,
on.
I, however, am not.
All right, we're okay. Ooh,
Currently
oh,
33.
oh, ow. Maybe we're not okay. That was a hard hit. Damn. Oh, man.
Those
No
are
suspension on the
32s.
front there. Ouch. We're
Let's
just
see.
gonna repair. 420.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm taking a brand. If I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna go over here in style. Okay. I'm gonna take this.
Are you bringing a Ranchero with 36-inch rims?
Oh my goodness, this thing is. Whoa, this thing's squirrely. I'm gonna bring this
Low tour, come
Land
play
Rover.
with us. Hold on, I
I'm
gotta catch
bringing
this
this
sunrise. This is
Land
gorgeous.
Rover Defender.
Oh my god.
Defender 110, I think. Yeah, this thing is quick. You can kind of boots right along. Right.
That's cool. Just gonna take that photo right there.
And that's okay. So this thing is quick. It just does not do very good in the mud department.
I'll take it to the
It's very light.
take it to a different department at the store.
Oh, okay. All right. I will go on the muddy grass department then.
Yeah, Cheryl, who works over there in that department, she'll take good care of you.
Okay. All right.
Sell muddy grass to a fly.
Tripwire, how are you this evening, my friend? What is going on? Should have taken the shortcut when I exited the garage. Hey, shortcut, long cut, you know. Tried to finally install this game again, and it wants me to pay No. Norman, if you're on the Xbox, this game is available for free. It's on Game Pass now. It's actually
Yeah.
still on Game Pass. I don't understand why I would need you to pay for it. Kind of sleepy, but otherwise pretty good. Just taking a breather after dinner before I start cello practice. Awesome. The picture on my phone is amazing on Twitch as opposed to my... yeah, a new phone will definitely do that. A new phone will most assuredly make a big difference. You're looking at wants money? That's weird. That's really bizarre. Now, is it just the... Wait, are you downloading the base game, or are you trying to get the deluxe edition? Check the Game Pass. Oh, yeah, if Game Pass is expired too. Also, if anybody wants to listen to awesome music, go check out Tripwire. Tripwire does cello and violin practice online or on streaming. Also is a DJ as well. Very cool. And it's so neat to listen to music like that. Like, a cello has just this particular tone to it that is so unique and interesting to listen to. Oh, bother. Don't fall over.
Oh, bother.
You don't want that. And that cello is... It is still a work of art. It is a carbon fiber masterpiece. Just the equipment itself, and it's so cool, so cool.
There are still 2 barrels left.
Yes.
Which ones are you going for?
I don't know. I'm trying to get to an area to save myself from myself.
Oh, to get your truck.
Yeah, because I wasn't. I didn't get myself back over yet.
I was able to do that, so I could get your truck for you.
Oh, if you actually get that thing before I make it over there, that would be cool. Because I'm just kind of cruising around. This little tiny Land Rover Defender, and boy oh boy is this thing small. Norman, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. Cello worked for the Max Payne. Yeah, that and that's the thing too. Classical music for video game theme, regardless if they are like retro futuristic, cyberpunk, you're always going to have classical elements in there, and it is always going to be awesome. I like classical. Like, I like all kinds of music. Classical music is a bedrock foundation of listening to different types. It's so worth it. So totally worth it.
Culturally important, right?
Exactly.
Aw, heck.
Aw, heck.
Well, I won't be saving anyone.
Uh-oh. Oop.
Do engines actually stall if they're flipped over?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I've been confused about this whole time.
So yeah, but the thing about the scout vehicles, they have an autonomous winch that will allow us to continue to use the winch off of battery power. Well, we talked about the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. We did discuss that. Mr. General Disarray, did you end up going this... yeah, you went like every season, right? There we go. So it occurs to me the little tiny 32-inch tires on this Land Rover Defender are not exactly the best tires for traversing very much in the way of inclement terrain. Christmas tour they do. Yes, we were discussing the Christmas tour and how you had gone for every year for the past, how many years? Like a boatload. I believe loader is behind me. Yeah, this thing has no ground clearance whatsoever. 22 years. Okay.
Taking an epic photo of your truck here.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Really take an epic photo of mine now too.
There we go. Yeah, this thing has little tiny baby tires. Okay. That's understandable too, though.
Oh, the barrels are in the middle of that lake.
Yes.
Oh,
that's the last one that you have to do.
Yeah.
Gaztron. Got a
Oh.
crate stuck in the sky. Can I get it back down to Earth? It depends how close you can get to it. If you can get a truck or a crane relatively close, you should be able to get it unstuck. That said, if you are unable to get it close, and if it's actually only cargo that is task or contract specific, you'll have to restart the contract or the task. Go to the right. Oh, Norwich, you're making me hungry with that pizza, dude. I kind of don't know what I want to do for food. I do know that I'm definitely going to dive into these potato chips. Oh, crap. Yeah, this thing is squirrely when it gets going on pavement. Like, it's quick. It is, for an off-road gearbox in a scout truck, this thing's quick. But yeah, if you can take a crane truck, like a crane body add-on, and actually get the crane, that hurt. If you can get the crane end as close to the piece of cargo, and you can actually potentially fish it out of the air, so it could potentially work for you. That. Right. Oh. Just trying to get over all these bumpy rocks here. Holy moly.
How is my navigator? Oh my god. That was like ideal. Managed to get around the swamp without having to go through it at all.
That's a plus. That's a huge
Trying to catch
plus.
up to you guys again so we can have a small truck party over there.
There we go.
While you're over
You can
there,
get
if you
this-
wouldn't mind flipping over the Rizvani. The Rizvani
Alright.
actually probably could be pulled over the rocks where it is from the road.
All right, I will. I'll try to flip over my con sentinel,
Okay.
and then I'll try to find where. Oh my God! There I am, just like teetering on a rock.
Yep. Not
That is
exactly
probably
ideal.
the better vehicle. And there was no tree close enough for me to actually get it.
Yeah, you were like so close to one of the trees I saw.
So let's kind of sort of just.
Jesus. This thing's suspension is both bad and good at the same time.
I know, right?
The Lodestar.
I like the Lodestar.
It's like my favorite truck, and that you'd think like I'd want one of those modern ones.
No, the Lodestar is fantastic.
Like,
Alright,
why
perfect.
is that realistic for it to be this good?
You know, there's a little bit of an argument to be made for the fact that like older trucks are very robust, very solid. Um, they've got just
Mountain
lot of
places here.
a lot of metal behind them. There
Like,
you
I was
are.
able to catch up to you guys like so quickly there. It's,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I've even done this tower.
It looks like it.
Yeah. I have 6 gallons of fuel.
Do you need more fuel?
I
Oh
do,
wow.
But the Res Bonnie has a lot.
I see.
It has a lot of fuel on it. Are you winching it?
Looks like you got it.
Come on.
And I'm pretty sure. Oh geez, there you go. You're just kind of taking me with it. Oh, this is gonna turn into a mess. Look at you go. We get a log jam over here.
All right, let's go get those
Sneak-
barrels. All
sneak
three of
by
us
ya.
here.
All right, so we go down and around and through the water. Okay,
Yeah,
we can do this. We can totally do this.
we can. Let's do it.
All right,
Come on, gentlemen. Onward.
all right. So we've got
Off-road
We-
glory.
we've got a fighting chance, is what this is. We've got
Three
a
of us?
fighting chance.
I think we can kick
Yes.
those barrels with 3 trucks.
Yeah.
If we all flip, I'm gonna laugh and
Yes.
give up. What a motley crew here too.
It's an interesting selection of vehicles, I would say. Oh, did you pop back into the Resvani?
I did. I wanted her to finish the mission
So
she set out to do.
the interesting thing, this Con Sentinel has 41-inch tall tires, where the Land Rover Defender I was using had 32-inch tall tires.
Oh,
That
I
is a
see.
huge amount of ground clearance difference, and you definitely notice going through the mud how much of a difference that ground clearance makes.
Just so the mud can go around the tires.
Basically, the truck itself doesn't get bottomed out on like the chassis, the axle, everything. It doesn't
up,
get
Storm.
stuck in the mud. Let's see. Okay, so those are the barrels over there. What if we go around? Around this way? Take it across. Yep, there we go.
Oh, we get to clean off our trucks now. Oh, good.
I would imagine so. Ish,
Yeah.
kind of. And into the
Storm,
water.
where'd you go?
I went up and over. All right.
Oh, you went into the deep end?
Oh yeah.
Did you go from the riverside?
No.
I'm tempted to try the riverside.
Up, yeah.
Oh, you got,
got it.
Nice.
I got it.
There you go. I witnessed that. I'm gonna try doing this just to see what happens. How
I
deep
went
it is where the river comes out.
So the hill that's on your left-hand side, I kind of went up and over. Love
I
my new
see.
phone. The battery life lasts longer, and it's a lot louder to mention a few things better. Also, the camera. Dude, that's awesome. I'm glad you're happy with that. It's amazing how a piece of technology like that is. But do you got it? Yeah. Look at that. That's.
Serves me right.
Yeah.
Look, this means I trust you. If I'm using cat language,
Is that what that is?
that's what that means.
Okay.
Trust you.
All right. I gotcha. All right. I'm just gonna leave you here. Bye
Can you?
bye.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what was it,
It's like
Norman?
it's like those scenes from Top Gear when they just leave
Yes.
leave their friends.
Yes. Because they're awful like that. You can't read? Oh boy.
Where did
That was
Loader
awesome.
go? Loader, where'd you go? Gonna pull this tree down, apparently. Well, the water where it meets in the middle. Oh,
Yep.
you're heading out, Lotor? That was really fun to go down that mountain with you.
That was awesome. That is
I
what
really love the
multiplayer is all
multiplayer
about.
of this. Yeah.
The shenanigans. Yes. Yes, indeed. And speaking of shenanigans, I think that's basically what brings our shenanigans to a close for this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Storm, you should turn your truck around.
I
If you
should I?
can.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me do that.
The mountain behind this. I'm gonna take a picture.
Okay. Totally just gonna.
Yeah, just knock out some of the.
Yeah. You wanted to take a nice picture?
Yeah,
Ooh,
kind
that's
of.
cool. Oh man. Do you
Yeah.
want me more towards the front, or how would you position?
That's actually good right there.
Okay.
Because I can do this. I'll just wait for it to focus.
So usually what I end up doing. Oh, okay. All right, I see you there. Usually what I end up doing is do the full depth of field, so it focuses on everything, so you don't have the like
Oh, I see.
the bokeh in the background, which
Oh.
I do realize for
You kind of overdo it though.
yeah.
So I'll like set the focus mode to manual, and it's still
Yep.
too much on
So
1%. It's still too much.
So the exactly, yeah. So the aperture, when it's all the way at 0%, you can have the full
Oh, I see.
of everything. So everything's like really nice and in focus. I think it
So
looks pretty good that way too.
The depth of field span is what you mean. I see now. And then the aperture will be okay. That looks good right there.
Yeah, the aperture actually allows for, yeah, because your aperture in photography is how wide or tight the basically the orifice for the lens is, and that allows for how much light enters and whatnot. There's a lot to it. Enjoy your
God, it's
evening, fellas. I'm
Alien
actually getting
planet now.
parked up in Pittsburgh. Finally. Awesome, Kahina, dude. Have an awesome rest of your night. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for chilling here with us. We are, however, going to go right on out. And I think I saw, was District? I believe District popped on. Double check though. Mr. General Disray, thank you very much. Norwich, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, and it is going to
There
be
we
a Forza night.
All right. Photo taken.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cryptid Tales, thank you again. What did you do?
Apparently I broke the game. No, because I'm sliding. I'm flipped over completely on my top.
Yes, you are.
But it slid me enough that it actually dragged my boxes on top through the mud and created a big old divot.
There we go.
Nice, thank you.
There we go.
Thank you. Nice.
Oh man. Norman, thank you for hanging out.
Oh,
Guys, District was here earlier. We're gonna go raid District, okay?
nice. Oh, I think I'm gonna rate him too.
We
Do a
have
double
had
raid.
Yeah, man. We have had an awesome night. This has been an absolute blast. Thank you everybody who came by, who hung out, who drove alongside of us, Loader. This was a good time. This was a very good time. tomorrow night is Fully Flannel Forza Friday, and we'll be racing. We'll be going faster than these trucks have gone through mud. So that is a thing that we are going to do. So, yes, that was awesome. Thank you for joining, Loader. Guys,
Yeah,
I
it
will
was a
see you
lot of
tomorrow.
fun. Thank you so much.
That was a
Loader,
hell
for
of a lot of
joining us.
fun. That is Space Viking out back there. If you hit exclamation point socials, you can get all of those links and everything like that. Exclamation point merch, or the links down below. All the goofy new like merch stuff that popped up.
Jesus.
It's good times. So everybody, have an awesome rest of your evening. I wish you well. I will see you tomorrow. Space Viking, thank you as always. It is a pleasure.
Yes, yes. Have a great night. Thank you so much, Storm. I'm going to be raiding District as well when I wrap up here.
Awesome. Let's do it.